Amory Castillo. This is Two Men Up with Van Nunley and Fred Slow.
It's Tuesday, Albuquerque. You know what that means? That means the boys we're at the back dock.
What does that mean?
Hey, Marie, we're at the back dock.
Is that some kind of innuendo?
If you can be,
Well, I mean, if it's a back dock, it'd be in, out.
Yeah, in you out.
Yeah, actually. Yeah.
We're at American Home Furniture. Let's go. You know, the boys are helping by talent. We're giving blood. I already gave blood. Hey, Marie, did you know I'm O negative? That's the best one.
Why is it the best one?
It's the universal donation one.
Universal donor.
I can give it to anyone.
You can give blood to anyone.
So if you're in like
I gave some of Fred's blood to this guy out on the sidewalk.
yeah,
Anybody can have it.
it's free to have.
Come get some more. He's I don't know if you could see this unless you're watching on Facebook Live or YouTube Live.
Yeah.
But Fred is drinking red Gatorade to replenish all of his blood he donated.
Hey, Marie, I donated my precious bodily fluids to Vitalent, and they're going to use my precious bodily fluids to help dozens of people.
Allegedly.
That's so nice.
Yeah, I'm like the nicest guy. So that's the thing I have going for me is I showed up early. I donated a twofer because I have O negative blood, and I weigh a lot. So it was easy to give a lot of that blood through this little hole in my arm, Van. You can see this little hole in my arm.
Yeah.
I was earlier
showing it to everyone.
Well, I was wearing a bandage earlier, a bright green one. I was wearing it around town as I was taking care of business. Okay.
Samesies. Did it all day.
I was wearing it around town and I had this green tape on my elbow, Marie. It was a figure 8 of tape over the penetration mark from the blood donation.
Mm-hmm.
And then my left arm started to hurt because I'd given so many high fives to strangers who were thanking me for giving blood, Van. So my arm got worn out from all the high fives that I was giving from my obvious virtue signaling of my blood donation wrap, so I had to take it off.
So not only is your elbow sore from donating blood, your shoulder is sore
from high fives.
And your palms are even more sore.
I would call
from all the high fives.
Yeah, I got raw palms. Man.
So it's so nice of Fred to come in early and donate blood.
Yeah, my precious bodily fluids, Van. That's what
I didn't come in early to donate blood. I just brought a whole Tupperware full.
Saved them time.
Yeah. I was like, here, just take this.
Yes, I brought you this.
And they said, sir, we can't take a Tupperware full of blood. We have standards, Van.
Safe Light. It's a better joke.
Did you get ice cream?
Fred paid his ice cream forward.
I did.
To a citizen.
I paid. So you get Lobo tickets if you come down to American Home Furniture and give blood to Vitalent. We'll give you Lobo tickets. So come down. Also, come down here, get Lobo tickets. We promised Vitalent we're going to get 40 people out here. So we're going to get 40 people out here. And but come and I paid my tickets forward. And you guys are about to be like, Fred, who'd you give your tickets to?
Yeah.
Well, what I did was, Van, I hid them in the couch cushions of one of the display couches here at American Home Furniture.
All right.
Yeah. So you go and you plop down and you go, you know, the one where you go, that's a sturdy one. You know what I'm talking about? So you're going to find some Lobo tickets stashed in one. So that's the incentive of coming down and
come down, donate blood, get your own pint of ice cream.
Yeah.
Get your own Lobo tickets and come and sit in every single couch in this whole place and look for Fred's. You can double it down.
And maybe buy a couch. And buy some furniture.
Well, that's why we're here.
That's
they buy furniture there?
Honest here.
Yeah.
We're going to save a bunch of kids' lives.
Correct.
And you're going to get a heck of a discount on some furniture.
Yeah. And you're going to, if you walk up next to me and you go, you'll be able to tell that I'm O negative.
By smelling you.
I believe you can smell it.
You can smell it
by smell.
Like a human being can do that or a Doberman?
This is True Blood rules.
Ah, okay.
Yeah,
they want Vitalent, the lovely people at Vitalent.
Yeah.
They want bloods so bad. Crips can come too.
That's true. Yeah, that's the thing.
If you're a Crip, you can come down and donate your bloods.
Well, they say to the Crips, they say, hey, traditionally we like blood with a lot of iron. But you Crips being here, we like your blood because of the irony.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, that's what they say.
Wear your blue if you fancy.
Hey, Marie, you want any of these jokes for your going away party that I learned you invited Aaron Burnett to host and not us? Do you want to put this laundry out on air right now?
What?
Yeah, and also that was a miscommunication because I have a couple shows before I go, and I want him to host one.
Not the going away party, because me and Van are hosting that for free. We're doing it for free.
The only problem is though, is the weekend I want to have the going away party is I think you guys are in Vegas.
What weekend is that?
March 29th.
No, why would we be in Vegas March 29th?
I thought you said you're going to Vegas in March, end of March.
No, that's because you said you're leaving.
Yeah.
So we booked flights
We booked
elsewhere.
flights for all of us to Vegas.
But we changed our mind.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we changed our mind. We'll
So
hang
if
out
you're
with
not
you.
okay, but the Buck Burnett thing's separate from what we're planning.
Oh, interesting. Because he presented it to me like he was a better friend to you than we are.
He would do that.
All right, March 29th.
He is a better friend to me.
Okay, so this is, we have good news. March 29th is a Friday.
Okay.
So March 20th.
I think that's the day we're going to do it.
Okay. So Van and I are live.
It's opening Isotopes.
Yeah, we're live from Isotopes Park that night.
Okay.
So what we will do, Van, is we will broadcast the show from Isotopes Park. Then we'll hop, skip, and a jump over to 377
It's
Brewery.
right there.
We'll host Amory's party.
In.
And then
Then go to Vegas.
you or I, or a combination of both of those things, will then leave with a Brentwood baddie sexually.
Okay.
I wonder
Challenge
if
accepted.
a Brentwood baddie would
Have
be
us?
there.
Would they have us?
None of them live here.
There's plenty of time.
We'll
to
see.
book
We'll see.
flights.
I'll work on it.
Today's February 1st, so they could book a flight pretty easily.
It's not quite February 1st, but we're getting closer. What does your calendar say it is today? Are you all right?
I got.
You're still lightheaded from the blood
yeah,
draw.
I do. My precious bodily fluids that I donated. I also got a reminder today.
February 1st is 2 days away.
That's like close to
That's
today.
super close to today.
Yeah. We're basically in Wednesday. Everyone calls that hump day. So let's say we're slid into Thursday already.
That's the way I feel
When-
about days.
Wednesdays are for chumps, dude. Like anyone who celebrates Wednesday, except if it's like a Women Crush Wednesday when Jay Bell joins us, except for that
That's
small
the best one.
15 to 30-minute window.
Hey, Jay Bell's here. Come
Yeah,
meet Jay
she's in
Bell
the
in
building.
person.
Listen.
Quit sending me texts and emails about what is she like in real life.
Yeah.
Come here and meet
Come
her
find
yourself.
out. Yeah,
Yeah.
come face her. Are we off early on Thursday, Amory?
Yes.
Okay, that's Lobo talk on Thursday.
Mhm.
Is their season over yet? It's got to be getting
Correct.
close.
Wait, what?
March.
Oh, March. Okay. And the women's game tomorrow's at noon, right?
We have a whole other month.
Okay. So
Yes.
So Jay Bell's here at American. Help me out.
American Home Plus.
Thank you.
On
American Home
I-25
Furniture.
in
American Home
Comanche.
Furniture, right? 801 Comanche. So to me,
All right.
okay, if you're coming out to do a remote, like you need to present for all the friends of the show that are going to come and see you, right? So I'm in like pretty classic, like light blue jean, like throwback sneaker, hoodie, like fun sports talk guy. You're in uppity. You might have bought that shirt in the women's section, like good looking but sus dude.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
You got my vibe. Exactly.
I got your vibe.
Yeah, you nailed it.
Jay Bell showed up in sweats. Like,
Classic Jay Bell.
is Jay Bell like?
She might have been here all day.
Did she plan on testing like every mattress in the building? So she wore like her loungewear, but she was like, I really wanted to get the effect of this.
What it would be like at
Yeah.
home.
She showed up. I go, did you jog over?
I
Jay Bell?"
can't test out any mattresses because reasons.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you spend money too
Sleep
easily.
nude. Sleep nude.
Okay,
Yeah, that's
yeah,
why.
that's
Yeah. Uh-huh.
obviously it.
Yeah, can't do that here.
No,
Not even in the back dock.
the back dock, Amory. It's open to the public, by the way. The back dock is let's just say there's some yellow tags back there. You
Yeah.
know what I'm talking about, Amory?
Those are
Amory, yellow tags.
in the back dock or the mattresses
I got it.
that Van tried out last time when he didn't know the
Yeah,
rules.
I didn't know the rules.
Yeah, about keeping my clothes on.
You should. Van got asked to leave a Payless one time because he refused to sock up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, if I'm going to wear these shoes without socks day to day, I'm testing them out here, Steve.
All right. I don't. Van, do you have my pen? Okay. Today's I-9
Never
varsity.
have your pen.
Where's my pen?
It's in your bundle of junk right
no,
there.
somebody walked. Okay. Today's I-9 varsity is the I-9 varsity of defunct businesses when we were growing up. Because
okay.
R.I.P. Payless, okay? Payless no longer with us. They lost the franchise wars to Taco Bell. So that's a Demolition Man reference.
It is.
So
Fantastic one.
So today's the I-9 varsity of, what do we want to call it?
I just wrote down dead businesses.
Of dead businesses.
Yeah. Rest in power, King.
Yeah. So there you go. There's too many S's, I's, and N's in the word business. So I'm just going to write biz, B-I-Z.
Smart.
Yeah, biz.
God, you're cool.
I was in St. Pete this past weekend. Every business had a Z on the end of it for some reason. I don't know. It was, hey, you want to go get dinner at Dabs?
D-A-B-Z?
Yeah, it was like, hey,
isn't that weed drugs?
I think it was. It was like we went to a sports bar to watch the football game, which, by the way, I was very wrong on. I know you guys talked about it yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was going to be an absolute blowout by the 49ers, and when it was actually just ended up being a blow-it by the Detroit Lions. So that's the complete opposite.
Yeah. It was a blowout in the second half.
Yeah.
For the 49ers.
Correct.
But they staked the Lions a giant lead.
Mm-hmm. Got all those halftime action.
Mm-hmm.
Brought it back. It's all part of the story. It's part of the game. So, but it was, I went down to the sports bar.
Stop it. Are you serious?
I'm dead serious. I'm not joking about this. Also, there was...
Are they trying to be cool, or has the education system in Florida failed
I just don't know why Z's are still there. Like,
wait,
is it
yes to both.
Yep, yes to both.
Yeah, yes to both.
So I went to Tropicana Field.
Sports bar is probably already taken, though.
Well, that's what existed down there with the Z. With a Z. So I went into Tropicana Field to watch the Royal Rumble. I went to the Royal Rumble this past weekend.
Tropicanas.
But they had 48,000 people in there. And guys, Tropicana Field, which regularly sees 12,000 people for race games, they didn't know how to handle 48,000 people.
Oh no,
guys!
They didn't have enough vendors open.
I don't think they
couldn't pour enough beer.
I don't know if all the toilets could flush at once. It was like wild weird in there. But anyways, when I was inside, I was like, oh, let me get some snacks. They had a sign that said pretzels with a Z. And I go, that's stupid. There's already a Z in it. It's not pretzels. It's pretzels.
Mm-hmm.
Like pretzels?
Pretzels.
Yeah. You trying to get a salty pretzel?
Those people are dumb as is.
Yeah. So don't go to St. Pete and Tampa. And if you hate the last letter of the alphabet, as we determined that to be the last letter of the alphabet for no real reason.
I was double booked with some chorin this past weekend anyways.
Chores?
But thank you. Didn't want to go to Florida. Anything north of Miami is like scary to me.
The amount of, and we don't talk politics enough on the show, I feel.
Yeah.
The amount of
TJ Trout is sitting feet from you.
Correct.
Right behind you. Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know if in this moment he's defending or attacking January 6th. I have no idea.
You don't even know what day it is.
No.
Yeah.
The amount of bumper stickers for political candidates that already ran and lost for presidential office, too high.
It's a bunch.
It's
a bunch.
Like, you just take that thing down. He didn't win that one.
No.
Also, stop publicly supporting felons.
That's a smart move.
That's a weird one.
That's a really smart move.
You know what I'm into? Not that. There was a big dark cloud over that event too, with all that Vince McMahon stuff.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah, it sucked. Yeah.
Oh man.
And obviously I have to be real careful with my words right here, but when I go to press conferences, I usually get an opportunity to, talk to Triple H and say something, positive about the event or whatever. That was not the time. No. Hey Van, thanks. Tremendous event, obviously. Just want to take a second to ask you why your father-in-law did all these atrocious things to a human being. Go.
Ouch.
Oh, God.
How'd that go over?
About as well as you thought it would.
Oh, my goodness.
I wouldn't be surprised if there were some press passes not issued in the future.
So no WrestleMania this year?
For some.
Okay.
Not us.
All right.
We're good.
All right. Excellent.
Just wild weird.
You have to ask them that question. You have to address the elephant in the room. You can't just skip around.
I'm a caller wanting to talk about NFL.
I love that. Hey, Marie, who
the
was
Niners.
It? Well, we're definitely going to talk about the Niners.
His name is Suave.
Does he want to wait till after the
His
break,
name is
or
Suave.
should we do it right now? Like, you're producing.
Whatever. I mean, you can do whatever you want.
Oh, thank you.
You can take him if you want. He wants to talk about the night. He wanted to call in. Yes. He wanted to call in yesterday, but he couldn't. He was busy at work, so he wanted to call in today.
Was he out of minutes on his cell phone? And because today's February 1st, he's got more minutes?
It's still
It's not February 1st.
Suave, welcome to the program. Congratulations on your plan re-upping with the new month.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. It was actually because I was hungover and celebrating.
Good answer.
How you guys doing?
Doing well. Excited to go see your 49ers at the Super Bowl as they are going to stomp the Kansas City Chiefs. How do you feel about that?
I definitely feel the same way. I was booking plane tickets last night, so I'm going to make it out there as well.
Let's go.
The boys do that thing.
Yeah, we're going to get super loose out at the Super Bowl, and then we're going to get distracted by sports.
Whoopsie.
Right? Or Taylor Swift, one of the two. I don't know.
Now, A-Marie told me that she's going to end up there on the Friday before somehow. I was super confused on your math on travel.
She is going to end up, because Tokyo, with the hours, since I'm a professional now, I know time zones when it comes to Japan, she's going to make it there a day before, or 16 hours before the Super Bowl.
She gets to go back in time 17 hours.
Well, she'll be in plenty enough time to see him lose. That'd be good.
The Niners, Suave, the Niners are going to beat the Chiefs?
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. We're going to get them this time. We own them. We own them from last time. So I was so happy that they made it. Either way, I would have been happy because I wanted to see Baltimore again as well.
Well, the NFL was definitely not going to have a Super Bowl where residents of the city of Baltimore and residents of the city of Detroit got together in the same place.
Yeah, that would have been bad. I don't know if anybody wanted to see that.
Hey, Suave, can Brock Purdy put together two halves like he did in the second half?
Oh, we'll be honest. If he does that, I mean, we just got to start it fast. We definitely can't let them get ahead by 17 points. It was a wrap. You got to start fast. Defense, stay on Mahomes and Brock, start fast, and we'll be just fine.
Like everything about that. Also, Rashid Rice is very healthy. He'll tell you all about it. So it'll be easy to shut him down.
He'll probably drop a couple anyway, so we're good.
Suave, you're the man, brother. We will see you Super Bowl week in Vegas.
All right, you guys take care. Thanks for having me on.
Be good. It's a good call.
Nice voice.
Yeah. Hey, you beat me to it. What about they Suave? Put in an application on the animal. Come take our jobs.
We just need, what we need is rejoins. Just have to do all the rejoins. I was in Florida this weekend. I know we got to go to break anyway. I'm sorry. I was in Florida this weekend, and we're watching the games. And this guy at the bar is just going off. It's the hottest take I've ever heard. He's like, residents of Baltimore and residents of Detroit in the same place? Are we trying to create Mad Max? I'm like, I don't know if this is racist. I don't know if this is like bigoted. I can't tell. But every punchline he had was like a really good bar punchline. And I was having those moments where I was like, the funniest guys aren't in radio. Like the funniest guys are stealing jokes off Twitter and telling their buddies at the bar.
Look, there's awful white people everywhere.
Oh, everywhere.
Yeah, I don't think he was never mind. He's racist. He's from Florida.
Well, hold on.
Scratch that. My bad.
We don't know who he was talking about, though. Could have been anyone. It was a fun little take. We're going to have a fun one. Speaking of the Super Bowl, did you see some of these ticket prices, Vans?
Wild.
Let me blow your mind whenever we get back. It's 2 Men On live at American Home Furniture. It's 801 Comanche. Come hang out with your boys. We're giving blood with Vitalin. I gave my precious bodily fluids earlier. It is no joke here, no punchline. It took not 15 minutes. It was super fast. And you get some free ice cream, and you get Lobo tickets, and we'll take a selfie with you, and I'll tell them you can bring your dog in. We'll just do whatever we got to do to make this thing work.
And snacks.
And there's snacks. I just ate one of Grandma's cookies.
Yeah, and if you have Fred's blood, what are you? What? Which one?
O negative.
O
man,
negative,
which is a positive.
That's the good one. If you have O negative blood, we'll give you Miss Vicky's chips instead of Lay's.
They got the jalapeno over there.
They got the good
you
over
already
here,
know.
baby. Yeah.
That's what we're doing. Come do it with us, please. We are in an effort to reach 40 more donors for the day. which will put us at like something crazy, man, like 150 or something. Like a ton of blood has come in today. So it's been really, really great. Hey, Marie, what's that you were thinking of my precious bodily fluids going into someone else to help them?
No, I don't. No, I don't like the way you're wording that. But I do appreciate what you're doing.
From friend of the show, Joel, he used to be a pessimist about giving blood, but then he found out he was B positive.
2 Men On, 95.9
Oh
FM,
my
AM
gosh.
610, home of the Super Bowl, the sports animal.
Clear.
Congestion westbound on Pacific.
Clear.
Start just west of Jefferson, and it'll last until Eagle Ranch. Be careful going through there. Also, new crash to tell you about southbound on I-25 near Montgomery. You're going to see slowdown starting at Osuna. Also, westbound I-40 right now between 2nd Street and Coors. Traffic moving a little slow in that area. If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress, serving the community since 1936. World class, local style. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
The Super Bowl matchup is set. Chiefs, Niners.
Ayuk is on fire!
Touchdown, Kansas City.
Touchdown! CMC!
The AFC champions for the 4th time in 5 seasons. And only one station has every postseason game, including the Super Bowl.
95.9 FM and AM 610.
The sports animal.
Hey folks, this is Kenny Thomas with Capital Ford. Did you know December is the best time to buy your new ride only at Capital Ford? The capital of the lowest prices with no dealer markups ever. That's right, over 160 new vehicles in stock and ready for immediate delivery. Save thousands on all new vehicles today during our year-end clearance sale. Plus, Capital Ford will meet or beat any Ford dealer by $1,200. See all the savings today online at capitalfordnm.com.
Are you a parent of a 2 to 7-year-old? Listen closely for an exciting free radio offer. By now, you've probably heard of ABC Mouse, the award-winning and revolutionary online learning program that's changing the lives of early learners everywhere.
ABC Mouse is like a little one-on-one teacher. It has helped her so much.
Designed by teachers and early childhood learning experts, ABC Mouse seamlessly aligns with what your child is already learning in school. And with over 7,000 learning activities and more than 650 lessons, it's the most comprehensive early learning site on earth.
I have been teaching for 13 years, and I've never seen a program like ABC Mouse. It encompasses science, math, reading, social studies.
It's just endless what they can learn on ABC Mouse. I've always had to use 20 websites, and now I can just use one.
Right now, we're offering a special radio promo to try it free for a month. But you have to go to abcmouse.com/radio to claim your free month. That's abcmouse.com/radio, abcmouse.com/radio.
Sponsored by Age of Learning.
The Duke City's home for sports. 95.9 FM and AM 610. The sports animal.
We're back, okay?
Back
Here we
live. Oh, did I beat you to it, Amory? I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
Okay. I'm going to start the show over.
Okay.
Back live at American Home Furniture. Now, is it American Home Furniture and Mattress, or is it American Home Furniture? I believe it's American Home Furniture.
Go to the building that says American Home on it, like really big, on 25 and Comanche. We'll figure it out together.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Hey, let's figure it out.
No, figure it out.
What are you going to do, guy? You want to figure it out here?
Figure it out, won't you?
Hey, take a look at it now. Figure it out. Been kind of a cool day. Vital's giving blood. Come hang out with us. Fred already gave blood.
I don't want this to weigh too heavy on you, Fred.
Oh, all right. Breaking
I don't want this
news.
to weigh too heavy on you, friend of the show. But if they don't get 10 an hour,
everyone dies.
Hypothetically,
Yeah,
a person dies.
We all die.
Not us right here, right now. Like it's not like a Hunger Games thing, but statistically, if they don't get 10 an hour, it's not good for that person sitting in that place somewhere.
American Furniture Outlet and Clearance Center. So there you go, the official name.
Yeah, we're right next to the Clearance Center.
Let's go.
It's the back dock.
Let's go. American Furniture Outlet and Clearance Center, 801 Comanche Road. I like that. All right, did you see some of these ticket prices?
Yes.
For the Super
No,
Bowl.
but I can't imagine.
Do you have $100,000? Because that'll buy you one
No.
seat. That's what you would. You're like, yeah, Fred, of course, that will buy you one seat. No, like that would you would have no money remaining. Some of these seats are going for almost $100,000, man.
The most expensive seats today were in the 90,000s. The cheapest seat you can get right now, $9,858. And I said, that's a seat, not like standing room, just get into the building, because they do that as well. Of the current listings on the site, the cheapest ticket was $9,858.
What?
Football fans will not be at the biggest football game of the year.
Yeah, the average fan can't afford. The average person can't afford that.
The
rich person.
The rich people can't afford that. You're going to take your whole family for $36,500? That's just to get in. You got to park. You got to feed them. You got to fly there. You got to have a hotel. That's a $50,000 adventure just to go to the Super Bowl.
I don't like that adventure.
You got to cap it.
What do you cap it at, though?
Oh, man. I mean, just do it like the interest from the year before. You can't leap $2,000 a seat in a year. And by the way, this is all the fresh off the conference championship, the hotness for the Chiefs and the Niners, just like it did the last 2 years when we're there. They go down and down and down, closer you get to it. But still, $90,000+ for like a primo 50-yard line seat to the Super Bowl. I ain't gonna be a football fan in the whole building.
Like, everyone loves football. People with an absorbent amount of money, they also love football.
Correct.
There will be fans, but there will be more. I don't know if I'm going to say this phrase correctly. Amory, you're pretty hip. Make sure I'm using this phrase correctly. Clout chasers? Like people that can claim they spent that amount of money on a Super Bowl ticket.
Right.
And it shows there's like a weird ignorance about that because I'm about to go down psychological path. I feel like when I was a kid, it was important to me to tell people how much money I spent on things. If I had like an expensive pair of shoes or jacket, I would be like, oh, this thing cost a lot of money. Like, look at me.
Yeah.
And then as I've gotten older.
Yeah, you're describing your St. Louis Cardinals starter jacket with the flip pocket pouch and the quarter zip, obviously.
The third gen.
Uh-huh.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
But as you get older, you stop doing that. In fact, it's the opposite, where you're like, hey, I low-key don't pay a lot for internet, and that's awesome.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
You just...
Yeah, except for my J's, I don't advertise for other people's clothing lines.
No.
I am completely nondescript except for the J's on my feet.
And we're using clothes as an example because that's one you easily transitions with you through life.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I thought you grew out of that. Like, It's weird that there's a segment of adult that's like, hey, I want the world to know that I just spent this fat stack of cash on a one-time whatever, and they act like they don't get their Groupon memberships at big box warehouse stores or whatever.
Right.
Like I do that. I'm Freddie Discount.
Sure, same. They like wannabe Instagram influencers are walking around with Louis Vuitton purses and Chanel skirts, and the Bezoses, the Jobs of the world are wearing like just a black T-shirt and Levi's
all the time.
Don't care whatsoever.
No.
Yeah.
I don't know a single rich person that wears Versace. I know a lot of poor people that wear Versace.
Sure.
There's going to be a lot of Versace in the stands at the Super Bowl because people are going to, and what they do is they trick people, right? So they do like, hey, I'm local influencer in my town of less than 100,000 people, and if you local business, will buy my Super Bowl ticket, then I will be your social media spokesman for the next whatever year or whatever. They do all these weird things,
right?
But they put that on a tie for the event, which, in my opinion, does ruin the fandom of the event, like you're talking about.
Sure,
it's not people there with the intent of celebrating football. It's people there with the intent of celebrating their own brand. Use it, keeping in mind that we're going to the Super Bowl. I totally get the irony of what I'm saying here, but we're going because we're sports talking heads.
Yeah, we're members of the media.
Yeah.
We're members of the press. This is our job to do this.
And this is just the most expensive one. If there was I'm sure there's a similar thing for country music festival awards, or do people still watch the Oscars? I guess not really. But you get
not like they used to.
No, it's not important anymore.
I used to watch the Golden Globes, but now Ricky Gervais doesn't host them anymore, so I'm out.
Oh, did he get canceled?
We have a non-football fan here. Okay.
Yeah. There's
all
one.
Right.
We found
new friend
one.
of the show. How about the commercials and halftime show?
And that's what people strive for, right?
50-50.
Yeah,
Solid 6.
They care about that stuff.
Gets. Yeah.
Because you want to be. Well, and here's the thing too. You don't go to the office anymore, right? There's no water cooler talk.
Yeah.
Like that doesn't exist. You don't need to have watched the latest Dorito commercial.
Yeah.
You don't need to have watched all of that stuff because it's not a real thing. The NFL has done such a crazy good job of being so successful with one approach for so long, and then pivoting with the times that are a changing.
Sure,
they're the Woody Guthrie of making this thing work.
We did LA 2 years ago, Phoenix last year.
Yeah.
We're gonna be doing Vegas this year.
A couple small cities.
LA 2 years ago had a completely different vibe. It was Hollywood. It was like aggressively corporate. It was aggressively, glitzy and glamorous. And you saw that reflected, like when they panned through the crowd, you didn't see guys with their shirts off.
No.
With the letters of their team on their chest. You didn't see guys when the camera hits them, chugs a beer and points at the camera and says, "I love you, Mom." You did see people dressed to the nines, taking selfies in the crowd. You did see every star of every TV show and every Instagram influencer and every current hot rapper and R&B singer, all that. And that's what you saw. But for example, also last year we went to the official NFL watch party.
Yeah.
They treated us fantastic.
So kind.
We were in the air quotes VIP booth, but we were with the people.
Yeah.
5,000 actual NFL fans who hooted and hollered and slammed beers and had glizzies.
It was wild.
And it was bonkers. It was so much fun. And it's just the big game. It's such a worldwide cultural event. This is what's reflected in ticket prices. What happened when it snowed in Buffalo? You couldn't sell a ticket unless it was a $50 ticket to some construction worker in Buffalo.
Yeah.
It's the exact opposite.
Same thing happened in Kansas
Super Bowl.
City.
Yeah, Kansas City. The people who buy tickets for what you called clout chasing, they don't want to show up if there's adverse conditions.
No.
If there's any kind of weather, they're gonna be out immediately.
Well, and the last two have been really good examples because LA and Phoenix felt very similar fan wise, and I'll just call it the way I see it, right? So there was the guy at the game, the older guy at the game, and then every older guy at the game had a younger gal with him. And they were all skin tight, light blue jeans, a pair of heels that went too high, like what I'm going to call a Friday night shirt. I don't know what other verbiage to use here. And then
it's basically they're wearing a slinky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you and I are going, what are we doing wrong in our lives? This is weird. why don't we look like the 30,000 people that surround? Because it was the exact same person. 30,000 is a big number, but no, I guess it's not. I guess that's not a big number.
No.
It was the exact same person 30,000 times.
Right.
And I didn't have like a breakdown, Anne Marie, but you weren't there. But I'm like talking to Van, and I'm like, Van, how come no one is their own person? Like, is that what this Super Bowl draws? Is it if it's the same thing in Vegas, this might be our last one. Like, it's like I just want to meet legitimate people. I don't want to meet the idea of what you're supposed to be.
Oh, they'll be there, and we'll be raging with real NFL fan, real football fan, real Chiefs, real Niners fan, real fan that just wants to go to the big game one time in their lives. Those people are there. You know, every city, every radio station, especially every NFL team, you know, they have drawings for the most hardcore fan.
Yeah.
Like, send in your story. You know, the most compelling story will send you to the Super Bowl, or enter this drawing and you get to go to the Super Bowl, or like each representative of the biggest nonprofit sponsor of each team. Like, they send someone to the Super Bowl, but those are the exceptions, not the rule. Like, this is for the haves, and the have-nots, the NFL fans they're never going to get a whiff of the Super Bowl with ticket prices like this.
The one time, we got to go to break here. I'm sorry. Let's do that. So we'll go to break. When we get back, let's talk about let's talk about the one-time fan. Because I think by the way, these teams just played each other 3 years ago. You know what I mean? It's not like they did four. Time flies, dude. But
last election year.
Yeah. Oh, man. Ooh. You know, that was the best election we had in a while, though. So that was good.
This one's going to be wild,
super
brother.
Sweet. So, let's talk about that. Because do the once-in-a-lifetime fans want to come to this one? Because they just saw this one. And also, did they come to the last one? We'll jump into all that whenever we get back. It's 2 Men On. We're live at American Furniture Outlet and Clearance, where we're partnered with Vitalant today. We're giving away our precious bodily fluids. So come in to American. Hey, Marie, you're not using your voice on air. What is that? What's that reaction?
Because why don't you just say blood?
That's what he said.
I said my precious bodily fluids.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't. When I give away my precious bodily fluids, I want people to know what that means.
Yeah. You want your precious bodily fluids inside someone who desperately needs it.
Yeah. Someone.
I'm going to go check the text line during break.
Someone's just begging for it.
I'm checking the text line right now. Fred, I can meet you after the show for your precious bodily fluids. No, I already gave mine.
Yeah.
Like, there's no reason to check that. Like, I don't. Come to American Furniture Outlet and Clearance, give blood to Vitalant, get tickets to Lobos, get ice cream, hang out with your boys, and I'll show you the small hole where I was penetrated to get my precious bodily fluids.
Yeah.
2 Men On, 95.9 FM and AM 610, home of the Super Bowl, the sports animal.
This report is sponsored by Lowe's. Get the appliance
Thank you.
right away at Lowe's. Explore the largest assortment of brands you trust in-store or online at the best values. Plus, take advantage of their everyday financing offers. Lowe's knows home improvement, subject to credit approval.
And traffic right now dealing with more congestion on I-40 westbound. That's going to start around Carlisle, and it'll last until Unser. Also southbound on I-25 right now. As you approach Osuna, you're going to see slowdowns. Those will last until Montgomery. Headed west on Paseo right now between I-25 and Eagle Ranch. Traffic moving slow there. Northbound on I-25 right now. Slowdowns starting around Gibson. They're going to last until Lomas. If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress. Make yourself at home. Shop in-store or online at AmericanHome.com. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
Say my name, say my name. Well, every other station calls it the big game. We call it the Super Bowl because we're Albuquerque's exclusive home for Super Bowl 58.
There's zeros on the clock. It's over.
For the Super Bowl.
It's not the big game.
The Chiefs have won Super Bowl 57.
Ah, that feels good. Super Bowl. Your home for the Super Bowl every year is 95.9 FM and AM 610. The sports animal.
Make the right choice for your home when it comes to windows and doors. For more than 20 years, the Window Depot has provided the best price and biggest inventory on in-stock windows and doors. The Window Depot is open to the public, so whether you're a homeowner or a contractor, you can shop the enormous warehouse. Browse the shelves with over 1,000 vinyl windows, interior and patio doors, and skylights in several varieties and sizes available to go home today. Shop thewindowdepot.com or find a location near you. The Window Depot, best price, biggest inventory.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now.
800-583-5795.
Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. There is zero risk to you. If we can't reduce your tax debt, then you pay nothing. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have a 5-star rating on Google and Yelp and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com
or call 800-583-5795. That's 800-583-5795.
Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
Are you a parent of a 2 to 7-year-old? Listen closely for an exciting free radio offer. By now, you've probably heard of ABC Mouse, the award-winning and revolutionary online learning program that's changing the lives of early learners everywhere.
ABC Mouse is like a little one-on-one teacher. It has helped her so much.
Designed by teachers and early childhood learning experts, ABC Mouse seamlessly aligns with what your child is already learning in school. And with over 7,000 learning activities and more than 650 lessons, it's the most comprehensive early learning site on earth.
I have been teaching for 13 years, and I've never seen a program like ABC Mouse. It encompasses science, math, reading, social studies.
It's just endless what they can learn on ABC Mouse. I've always had to use 20 websites, and now I can just use one.
Right now, we're offering a special radio promo to try it free for a month. But you have to go to abcmouse.com/radio to claim your free month. That's abcmouse.com/radio, abcmouse.com/radio.
Sponsored by Age of Learning.
Gentlemen, are you feeling less energetic than you used to? Is your confidence not what it once was? It's time to turn the page with New Male Medical Center. It's Jeff Symbieta, and at New Male, they specialize in men's health, offering cutting-edge treatments for erectile dysfunction, low testosterone, and more. Their expert team is dedicated to helping you regain that spark and vitality. Imagine feeling energetic, confident, and at your best again, whether it's reigniting the passion in the bedroom, restoring your youthful vigor, or even tackling hair loss. New Male's personalized. Another day go by feeling less than your best. Join thousands of men who have transformed their lives with New Male. It's confidential, comprehensive, and most importantly, it's about you. Ready to discover the new you? Visit newmalemedical.com or call them at 505-652-1688 to schedule your private consultation today. That's 505-652-1688. New Male Medical Center, where your new chapter begins.
Hey, it's Rich Eisen here. Join me and my compadre, Chris Brockman, every Monday on the Overreaction Monday podcast as we dive into the latest headlines across the NFL playoffs. Are you ready, Chris Brockman?
Just as handsome as ever, buddy.
I appreciate you saying that, and I wish I could say the same to you. There's a ton to overreact to, is now every other team that didn't make the playoffs, they're already looking forward to next year. Come react or overreact with us leading up to the big game. Overreaction Monday, wherever you listen.
This is where New Mexico comes for sports. 610, the sports animal.
Here we go.
Rocking out an American Furniture Outlet and clearance. I really like this place.
It's comfy.
I like the Vitalance here. Also, please hurry down. Hurry down, man. I see one chair available for the waiting room. There's one available.
A lot of people here giving blood. A lot of people love helping others.
Yes.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you for giving your precious bodily fluids.
Friends of the show, come on down. Come get some ice cream. Come get some Lobo tickets. Come get some delicious snacks.
I donated earlier.
Come hit on J-Bell.
Van did not donate because he has zero time management. I mean, we go off the air at 7, Van. You gonna try to sneak over there? I mean, it's over at 7. Like, what's up?
I told you. I already brought a whole Tupperware of blood. They refused my lovely gift.
Friend of the show, Juice Sharpless, will join us at some point. Talk about exactly how Vitalent works. Talk about exactly who it helps. And talk about why I am special in every way, because my precious bodily fluids are negative, Van. I have negative bodily fluids.
Well, I mean, at least you have a good outlook on it.
That's how I feel. We're talking a little bit about the fans in attendance at the Super Bowl. You had brought up how you think there's a lot of once-in-a-lifetimers, and I think this might be the worst example for once-in-a-lifetime Super Bowl. The teams in it, the Chiefs, obviously, who have gone 4 out of the last 5 years. Is that right?
Correct.
That's wild.
They are good at football.
Incredibly good.
Mm-hmm.
Are the Chiefs the new Tom Brady?
Wait, are you just now catching up to this?
Oh, my God, dude. I didn't even notice that. The Chiefs
Patrick Mahomes is ahead of schedule.
Well, I don't know about Patrick Mahomes, but the Chiefs are the new Tom Brady.
So Andy Reid is the new Bill Belichick? He's like Bill Belichick, but like a walrus came to life in a Disney movie?
Are the Chiefs the new Tom Brady?
You're comparing a team to one single solitary person.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
So probably, right?
Hard no. Patrick Mahomes, though, that dude can ball.
Yeah, he's not bad.
He don't scare either.
He's not mid. Let's say that. I thought he was the worst quarterback in the division 2 years ago. That was wrong. I was wrong in thinking that. He was not. But the Super Bowl just happened 4 years ago. And in that one, it was a tough one for the 49er fan. But I feel like the 49er fan, because they hadn't been to one since the 90s.
Steve Young.
What was that, 94?
Hmm?
That's right before the Cowboys did.
Well, the Niners faithful, not Niners fandom. The faithful has something good going for them this time. Now they got the rematch of the Niners Chiefs. They don't have Jimmy Garoppolo. Jimmy Garoppolo's been exposed on being a fraud. Now they got Brock Purdy, Mr. Irrelevant, who had the best second half of any quarterback in playoff history last week. And George Kittle's talking about momentum. You cannot have any more momentum going into the Super Bowl than the 49ers had in the second half.
Sure. Momentum dies in 2 weeks, though. Momentum doesn't matter. George Kittle running off at the mouth doesn't matter. Brock Purdy being humble doesn't matter. Christian McCaffrey trying to prove that position can be played by a guy who looks like Christian McCaffrey doesn't matter. Like, all that stuff doesn't matter because there's 2
Say
weeks.
that to Peyton Hillis's face.
Does Brian Leonard know you're talking like this? Peyton Hillis saved some kids.
Yeah, I saw that.
That dude's BA.
He is a hero.
That dude is super sweet. I think that's the thing, right? Like, cool momentum. Hey, Chiefs too. Pulling it out at the end. That stuff dies in 2 weeks. That stuff's dead today.
Peyton Hillis was on the cover of Madden.
That was awesome.
Now he's going to be on the new cover of Wave Runner 2000.
That was a year ago he did that? It's actually been a while. That momentum has died down too.
Yeah.
I one time saved a guy's life, kind of like CPR thing. It's not
Sure.
like, yeah. I mean, you ride that high for a long time. Like, it's weird.
Yeah, the adrenaline going through your system when you do something like that.
Yeah.
It doesn't go away
No.
in an hour or two.
And when I think about it, I feel like Cody Rhodes entering the Royal Rumble. It's just like the best feeling in the world.
I don't know. What is it?
When Cody runs, every time he enters the Royal Rumble, he just wins it. Like this past weekend when he won the Royal Rumble. Like 2 years ago.
How many times have
he won the Royal Rumble then too?
How many times has he won it?
Back-to-back years. He's won it twice. Only 4 superstars in the history of the WWE have done that. I mean, first time in 26 years. I mean, it's whatever, Van.
I told you that Cody Rhodes was going to win it again, and you laughed in my face.
I did. I was an idiot. You're an absolute professional wrestling insider. And thank you for your expertise on this matter.
You're welcome. Did you put any skin in the game? Did you bet on it?
You know it's not real, right?
What isn't?
You cannot sports bet on something that's not a sport.
What?
This is like betting on if Marlena and Stefano will ever end up together. Like, you just can't do it.
Yeah, I got some skin in the game on that too.
It's either Bill Burr,
very, very shady bookie, but I trust him under this scenario.
It's either Bill Burr or George Carlin. I don't know which. But there's this joke where I think it's George Carlin, where he says, pro wrestling is a soap opera for fans who can't spell soap.
That's very good.
It's a very smart
That's
joke.
very good. So I can't bet on Macbeth next week. I'm going to go watch Macbeth. I don't know how it's going to end.
I only know a couple lines from Macbeth, and I couldn't move them into jokes right now.
Okay.
I rolled it through my head. Nope, none of them fit.
Okay. That's fine.
We wrap up Super Bowl ticket talk whenever we get back. From the texter, stop saying your precious bodily fluids. Okay.
That was not me, by the way.
What are we doing here, guys? Like, I'm obviously describing the blood that I'm donating to Vitalant for they to use it to save other people's lives. And if you don't refer to your blood as your precious bodily fluid, I don't know what you describe it as.
Yeah, fair.
Fluids with a Z.
Fluids.
My precious bodily fluids. Hey, Marie, you coming down here to get blood? You won't make it in time. Oh, they stop at 7.
Nope, sorry, because I know. I didn't have time.
Tomorrow.
Hey, Marie.
I've been in the studio all day. Yes.
Hey, Marie. When I got
Yes,
here,
Van.
they asked me what my blood type was. So I called my doctor. And my doctor.
Oh, yeah?
My doctor forgot to document my blood type. It was a typo.
Ooh.
I'll show myself out.
So good. It's 2 men on 95.9 FM and AM 610, home of the Super Bowl, the sports animal.
This report is sponsored.
Claire?
Thank you.
The world keeps changing.
Am I delayed?
That's why this season's COVID-19 shots have been updated. They're designed to help protect against recent variants. Learn more about a COVID-19 vaccine option at schedulecovidvax.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
And traffic right now dealing with more congestion on I-40 westbound. That's going to start around Carlisle, and it'll last until Unser. Also southbound on I-25 right now. As you approach Osuna, you're going to see slowdowns. Those will last until Montgomery. Headed west on Paseo right now between I-25 and Eagle Ranch. Traffic moving slow there. Northbound on I-25 right now. Slowdowns starting around Gibson. They're going to last until Lomas. If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress, serving the community since 1936. World-class, local style. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
This is Zach Gelb with the CBS Sports Minute, sponsored by TaxSlayer. Start filing free today at TaxSlayer.com. This was supposed to be the year for Josh Allen or Lamar Jackson to finally beat a vulnerable Chiefs team, and both failed with Kansas City getting set for another Super Bowl. Joe Burrow and the Bengals are the only trusted hope moving forward to slow down KC in the AFC, as they've shown it before. Now we just need Burrow to get a good bill of health moving forward for this rivalry to really take off. I'm Zach Gelb.
The Super Bowl matchup is set. Chiefs, Niners.
Ayuk is on fire! Touchdown, Kansas City! Touchdown, CMC! The AFC champions for the 4th time in 5 seasons. And only one station has every postseason game, including the Super Bowl.
95.9 FM and AM 610.
The sports animal.
Most people gamble. They visit a casino, buy a lottery ticket, play an online game. But for a few, gambling becomes more than fun. It becomes a problem. an addiction, just like a drug or alcohol addiction. Free and confidential help and treatment is available, funded by Responsible Gaming Association of New Mexico. A toll-free hotline, 888-696-2440, is available 24 hours a day. Find help at rganm.org.
Are you a parent of a 2 to 7-year-old? Listen closely for an exciting free radio offer. By now, you've probably heard of ABC Mouse, the award-winning and revolutionary online learning program that's changing the lives of early learners everywhere.
ABC Mouse is like a little one-on-one teacher. It has helped her so much.
Designed by teachers and early childhood learning experts, ABC Mouse seamlessly aligns with what your child is already learning in school. And with over 7,000 learning activities and more than 650 lessons, it's the most comprehensive early learning site on earth.
I have been teaching for 13 years, and I've never seen a program like ABC Mouse. It encompasses science, math, reading, social studies.
It's just endless what they can learn on ABC Mouse. I've always had to use 20 websites, and now I can just use one.
Right now, we're offering a special radio promo to try it free for a month. But you have to go to abcmouse.com/radio to claim your free month. That's abcmouse.com/radio, abcmouse.com/radio.
Sponsored by Age of Learning. Sponsored by Progressive Insurance, making it easy to save money. When you bundle your auto policy with home, condo, or renters, you'll earn a multi-policy discount. Easy to bundle, easy to save. Visit progressive.com.
Santa Fe home and business owners, I've got great news. I'm Aaron Jones, owner of International Protective Service, IPS. For years, you've heard about the home and business security IPS offers in Albuquerque, and you've asked for our help. Now, standing guards and 24-hour patrols are available in Santa Fe. We install security systems and quickly respond when the alarm goes off. Call 897-2420 or go to ipsglobal.com, making Santa Fe a safer place to live and work.
We've heard that immersing yourself in ice-cold baths or showers is all the rage these days, and that's great when it's on purpose. Otherwise, chilly surprises are no bueno. Daniel's tankless water heater systems give you unlimited hot water with guaranteed satisfaction and free estimates on replacements and installs. Call Daniel's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning today and enjoy unlimited hot water with a tankless water heater. Daniel's, 898-8860. That's 898-8860.
Jeff Symbieta and JJ Bach. Wake up with the opening drive on 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
Mike is hot.
American Home Furniture Mattress Plus at I-25 in Comanche. 801 Comanche coming out with the boys till 7 o'clock. Help us fill up the blood banks in New Mexico van with your precious bodily fluids. We'll make the deal super sweet for you. We'll give you a pint of ice cream for a pint of your blood.
It's a good deal.
Let's go. Here till 7 o'clock. Also, there's a lot of fun incentives like everyone who donates can be drawing for a $500 prepaid gift card, 100 pints of ice cream from Bluebell. That's what we just talked about. And if you stop by, you can register to win $250 in Albuquerque restaurant gift certificates and a $100 American Home gift card. Let's go. Go back to the back, Doc.
Ooh, get you a nice chair.
Yeah, throw pillow.
Mm-hmm. I've been looking for a nice lamp, Fred.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
One that brightens your day.
Brightens your night.
Yeah.
My windows brighten my day.
Brightens your living room. Hey, Marie, Van got a new house, and it's decorated much better than his old house. Cannot stress this enough to you. Van's old house was creepy.
It's the same stuff.
What?
No, it's not. It's not at
Just
all.
in a different house?
It's all the same stuff.
Hey, Marie, he used to have this couch that had a soul. Like, I don't know how to describe this to you. Like, you would go in there, it was like cold when it shouldn't be cold. It was like warm when it shouldn't be warm. It had smells and stuff to it.
Yeah, that was a good couch.
No, Amory, no. And if you would sit on it, immediately his dumb dog Darby would jump right up on your lap and ruin your sitting experience. It was the worst couch of all time, and he got rid of it. He made some chump bought it from him off Facebook Marketplace, and now he has like legitimate adult furniture.
My last couches were fantastic. You're thinking of my 2 times ago couches, and you're correct on every assumption.
Amory,
Those things were haunted.
he got them by a dumpster after the UNM move-out day at the dorms.
Okay, that part's not true. I got them from the mayor of Las Cruces.
I don't believe that, by the way. Like, I can see Van thrifting, but not like that.
True. Yeah. I believe it was an Apodaca.
Hey, Marie, can me and Van have your furniture when you move to Japan? Well, I want the A. Marie collection.
No, it's like Van's been in my house. It's like just a bunch of old furniture that my husband has moved around from, like, just being in the military, moved around all the time. So it's nothing nice.
How many?
We're not throwing the responsibility on the United States government to move all of your furniture to Tokyo.
No, we're ready to get new. We're ready to get new furniture. No, I'm just bringing like my spin bike, our bed.
You and
we're getting rid of everything else.
Husband will not fit on Japanese furniture.
That's what I've been told.
Hey, Marie, how many girlfriends?
They sit on the floor.
Hey, Marie, how many girlfriends have sat on the couch that is in your current living room?
What do you mean?
How many
girlfriends of who?
Ex-girlfriends have sat on this couch that's in your living room?
That is not a conversation, okay?
You need to go fishing with that can of worms you're about to open up?
He's got all these core memories of girlfriends sleeping on the couch. And Avery's like,
oh my God.
Get rid of that couch.
No.
Hey, speaking of body fluids, friends of the show, come down to American Home and donate some blood.
I like that. Drew Sharpless was right before we get back. Talking blood. Are we at the YMCA tomorrow?
We sure as heck are.
Dude, I love the YMCA.
The McLeod location.
Okay.
We up in the whites, y'all.
Zooming on. 95.9 FM and AM 610. Home of the Super Bowl, the sports animal.
Clear.
Cool.
Well, traffic right now, we're dealing with slowdowns on I-40 westbound. They're going to start right around San Mateo, and they're going to last until Unser. Be patient as you make your way through there. Southbound on I-25 right now, as you approach Osuna, you're going to see congestion. That'll last until Comanche. Traffic moving really slow right now on westbound Paseo between I-25 and the river. Also, Alameda westbound as you approach 2nd Street, you're going to see slowdowns. Those slowdowns last until Coors. If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress. Make yourself at home. Shop in-store or online at AmericanHome.com. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
This is Jim Rome with your Rome Report. I hate to beat a dead horse, but until people get off of Brock Purdy, I think I'll still be beating on this thing. Way too many people are glossing over the entire UCL surgery comeback that he just pulled off. That's arguably even more impressive than making it as Mr. Irrelevant. I've got no interest in inventing reasons to hate on this guy, even if so many other people have nothing better to do. However, an awfully tough week for those people, right? Nick Bosa said it best when he said, whoever's talking bleep about Brock Purdy, what do you have now? Exactly. No, the guy is not more talented than Lamar Jackson. No, he does not have the physical traits of Jackson or Josh Allen. Yet they're at home and Brock is still one standing. And frankly, the fact that he doesn't have the natural ability of some of these other top quarterbacks makes him even more interesting and an even better story.
What does it mean to be a good neighbor? It means rising up and being there for each other. For State Farm, it also means helping our customers because you are our neighbors. State Farm agent Art Sandoval wants you to know he's ready to help. To any State Farm customer facing financial burdens, call your State Farm agent. After all, now more than ever, being a good neighbor means everything. Art Sandoval, 338-0300. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
What does it feel like to file with TaxSlayer and get your guaranteed maximum refund? It feels like the last level of a video game, facing off against the final boss who stands between you and your refund.
All your refund is belong to me.
Using the
He sounds good. He
he doesn't see coming.
Only the most tax confident can
He sounds really good.
Your laptop and his video game face and watching him crumble into a giant pile of shiny coin tax-free.
You're welcome.
Oh, not fair. Do you Use TaxSlayer.
Save up to 80% when you file with TaxSlayer. Start for free.
For the ones who get it done, the most important part is the one you need now. And the best partner is the one who can deliver. That's why millions of maintenance and repair pros trust Grainger, because we have professional-grade supplies for every industry, even hard-to-find products. And we have same-day pickup and next-day delivery on most orders. But most importantly, we have an unwavering commitment to help keep you up and running. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
K240BL Albuquerque is 95.9 FM, AM 610 KNML Albuquerque. The sports animal. Proud to be a Cumulus media station.
Even if they're not that proud of us.
Now betting for the sports animal.
Here we go, guys.
Number 2, Men On, Van Nunley and Fred Slow. And in the on-deck circle,
Amory Castillo.
this is 2 Men On with Van Nunley and Fred Slow.
Tell them. Okay, ready?
Yep.
Mike is hot.
Drew Sharpless is here. He runs by Talent. Drew, welcome.
Hey, thanks for having me.
What's your budget for snacks?
Oh, man, I don't even know. We have a whole warehouse full.
Nice.
Yeah.
There's so many snacks here.
There's lovely snacks.
Yeah, I mean,
you're not going to be lightheaded.
This is what I do all day. This is why I have this dad bod.
Yeah, got a little bellers there.
Yeah.
Do you have to donate once a month? Like, what's the rule?
No. I do donate. But I donate platelets. I go into our center and I donate platelets.
I'm eating snacks.
Quit doing that on air,
sorry,
Fred.
my bad, guys.
Good Lord, your first day.
You do that. You do go in like before work, and then you're good all day.
During work, man.
Smart.
Yeah.
I'd go right before happy hour. Hi-oh!
On the clock.
Just kidding. I know you don't advise that.
After happy hour.
Yeah. Do people ever come in and like, hey, got a banger of a Friday night coming up. Let me donate a little bit first.
Yeah, absolutely. Come on, we all did that in college. Yeah, you donate before happy hour.
Yeah,
not after.
The night you save a ton of money.
Yeah,
save a ton of money. So how many pints you got?
Right now we're sitting at about 85.
Let's go.
Yep.
Okay, so we need what, 45 more?
Well, I'd love to do 45 more.
Yeah,
and we have the time for it. We still got another couple hours, but if I did another 25, that'd be great.
That'd be super sweet. Come down to American Home Furniture and Mattress Plus, I-25 in Comanche. Come see Drew, and he'll penetrate you.
Please, Fred.
Yeah.
Quit saying stuff like that.
Is
You're
that
going
not
to scare the friend of the show away.
Is that not the sentence I should have used?
No. He's going to unaggressively poke you.
Oh. Where are my precious bodily fluids going that I donated, Drew?
To patients in need in New Mexico.
They for sure staying in New Mexico.
Yes.
Let's go. Let's go.
For Drew, for the friend of the show who might be apprehensive, never done this before, walk them through what this event is like.
Yeah, so you come out and you make sure you have a nice big meal first.
Okay.
Lots of water, and bring your ID. Those are the three big things before you come in.
Okay. Yeah.
When you show up, we're going to take you in the back. We're going to do a little 15-minute medical screening, make sure that you're good to go to donate. We're going to ask you some questions about your sordid past.
Okay, ask me them right now. I'll answer truthfully.
I can't even remember all the questions anymore.
One of them was, have you or have you not kissed Van directly on the lips one time since 1979?
We won't talk about that.
And I said, no, I won't. But it's just a questionnaire, and an idiot can do it because I did it. I'm an idiot. Like, it's not hard. So I came in, I sat down. What was the intake process? Maybe not 10 minutes.
No, not even. No.
And then sat down in the chair. What was the name of my gal that helped me? She was super nice.
Letty.
She's from Colorado.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Van, she held my hand. I pulled up my sleeve, Van, and she goes, "Oh, that's a juicy boy."
Aw.
She called me a juicy boy.
Did she really say that exact verbiage?
She said juicy with a Z.
I don't think she said that. I'm going to go out on a limb here.
Letty, let's get her over here. She'll attest.
She said juicy boy.
She said that's a thick, juicy boy.
I'm not sure she was talking about the vein.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Probably my big bellers.
Because of all the snacks.
Yeah, the snacks.
All the snacks you're having.
So you hooked me up now. Help me understand what happened with me, Drew. So You told me I'm O negative, but that's a positive.
Yes. Yeah, I wasn't going to divulge your blood type, but yeah.
Oh, is
if
that
you want to? That's fine.
Is that not public knowledge?
It's HIPAA protected information.
Oh, but I
that's
can tell people.
You can tell people. Yes.
All right. So just so everyone knows, I'm similar to Office Space. I'm O negative.
That's also the password for your debit card.
That's true.
So yeah, just buy whatever you want with Fred's
000 minus sign is what gets you into my debit card. So all right. So you guys looked at me. I saw it was wild. You saw my O negative come up.
Yeah.
And then you guys did that thing where you wiped drool from your mouths and you said, "Give us all of your precious bodily fluids."
Yeah, it is. It's our favorite flavor.
Yeah.
So you did a double red cell procedure, and that's a procedure that we like people that have type O blood, especially to do that procedure, because we end up getting 2 units of red cells, and we give you back your plasma.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah. It's a Billy Joel
refund.
song.
And we give you some saline at the same time, so you leave here actually more hydrated than when you walk through the door.
So what was my gal's name?
Letty.
So when I was with Letty earlier, Van, I said bottle of red, bottle of white, and she didn't get that reference, so that one missed.
Fred, I don't get that reference.
Billy Joel. It's a Billy Joel reference. Just trying.
So we're just doing blood today. No plasma, no platelets.
Yeah, we got a little bit of plasma. In fact, we got a gentleman over there doing plasma right now.
Oh, awesome.
Yep.
Which one is the one where you leave with less? Did I do that
Whole
one?
blood. Whole blood.
Whole
No,
blood.
No,
Okay.
you're leaving with more. We're givers.
God, dude, I'm
That's
awesome.
wild.
All right, so Van's in a traumatic car accident, obviously, because he doesn't. He's not situationally aware.
Head
And then-
injury.
Yeah. Duh. Yeah. Big head, easy to injure.
I can't handle another one, guys.
No.
Yeah.
And he ends up at fill in the blank hospital,
Mm-hmm.
and then they don't know Van's blood type. You can't just know that instantly.
Mm-hmm.
So they go and get Fredder's blood.
That's right.
Off the rack, and they just give that to Van, knowing that it will go swimmingly. And then Van and my understanding is become blood brothers in that moment.
That's right. That's right.
Oh, we're another kind of brothers now.
No.
That's awesome.
Drew, guess what other kind of brother we are?
Got me.
Good.
It's from a cold northern region.
We are that. Wah, wah. You boys are here till 7 tonight. Talk a little bit about your team now, right? Because there's like a dozen people running around here.
Yeah, we got some staff come in from Farmington to help us out today because this is such a big blood drive.
Oh, sweet. Yeah. Well, and talking about, like, we have a lot of friends of the show who are business owners. They work at locations or organizations that could host an event very similar to this. We worked with you on a bunch of them. What's the best way to set up like a drive at someone's whatever?
You can go to our website, vitalent.org, and you can there's a tab there, host a blood drive.
Oh,
and you can
that
kind
easy?
of fill out a form and you can send that in.
Yeah.
And then we'll get in contact with you, or you can call our offices here in Albuquerque.
That's super easy. That's incredibly easy. And then, all right, so like the services, what's it cost? What do I have to pay you to come out?
Nothing.
What?
No, it's completely free to the host, and we're pretty self-sufficient. All we need really is some space to set up a bathroom, and that's about it.
So I got an idea. You boys hear me out.
Okay.
You guys know February the 29th, the leap year lockup at the historic El Rey Theater, Duke City Championship Wrestling, the Burkay street fight between Tommy Test and Tyler Copeland. You guys know this is right around the corner. If I were to tell, excuse me, my 500 plus fans in attendance, if they donate blood before they get drunk at the El Rey, that's a better night. Is this an angle we can run, Drew, or is this a bad idea?
No, it's a great idea.
It's a really good idea.
Yeah.
Again, you warned, have a nice meal.
Right.
Or at least a full, rich snack.
And make sure you have a ride home.
Yes.
Definitely have a ride home. But before that, have 2 mixed drinks from the El Rey Theater.
And it's going to feel like 4.
It's going to feel like
So what is your recommended? Like, you give blood, you relax, the lightheadedness goes away in a few minutes. How long till you're exactly back to baseline? How long before you can have a cocktail? How long before you eat again? Like all that stuff.
Yeah, we tell our donors you can return to regular activity, meaning going to the gym, having a cocktail, that sort of thing, the next day.
So just relax at night.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, take it easy the rest
So
of
a
the
sober
day.
night at the El Rey.
Okay.
Okay. Might work. People still might be into Hobo Hank.
I think they're going to be no matter what.
No matter what. Give me that website one more time, Drew. What's the best way to people get a hold of you?
Vitalant.org. Vitalant.org.
What, and say if you are like a business or whatever that's interesting, what really turns people out? Is it? I know we're doing pint per pint tonight. We're giving away Lobos tickets. We're doing all that fun stuff. Is there a fun bring people to your establishment angle that you've seen work really well for blood drives?
Beer.
Yeah.
Correct.
Sweet.
Yeah. Because pints for pints is not just ice cream. Baby.
Yeah, for
You know, I
sure.
gotta say-
We're
I
doing
gotta-
ice cream today.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to say, donors in New Mexico.
Love to drink.
When we ask them to show up and we tell them we need them to show up, they show up.
Yeah.
This state is great for that. So
Super good. Anything we missed, Drew?
I don't think so.
What a fun sit down with Vitalant.
It's been a while.
Do you ever notice if like people has like too much green chili? Like, does it
Good
affect
question.
their blood at all? Is their
No,
blood
but-
is their blood spicy?
No, but I'll tell you a couple of things. We will see that if somebody has had like too much bacon that morning.
Ah, a little greasy boy.
Yeah. That unit of blood will be white.
Thick.
Yeah, it'll actually be white.
Can you use it?
If the cholesterol's above a certain level, we can't use it.
That's wild.
And then I'll tell you another interesting one is women who are on birth control.
Yeah.
It'll be green.
That is bonkers.
Yeah. No harm there. It's just it just makes it that color.
I'm spooked. I'm gonna go do a bunch of blood documentaries tonight. I'm going down a weird rabbit hole tonight, boys.
When I was super poor in college, I used to donate plasma all the time. So,
Same.
yeah. So when I was at Washington State University, there was like literally one on campus. It was like a whole ring. You guys understand what I'm talking about. So I would show up, and because I'm the O negative with the, and I'm not trying to HIPAA, I have some sort of factor thing going on where it's like, oh, you can use this blood for like pregnancies and burn victims, all this stuff or whatever. So anyway, so I would show up, and they give me $100 a pop. I could go twice a week.
Dang.
And I'm like, did I become rich? Am I instantly rich?
As
now?
long ago as you went to college, that's like a living.
That's like a whole lot of money.
That's a career.
It covered rent.
Yeah.
I'm like, thank you, Mom and Dad.
Also, you should donate it.
Oh, you should donate it for sure. Because it goes to right, but there wasn't an option there. Sure. But anyways, here's the point I'm trying to get to. I have like a track mark. Because I donate in the same hole every time. So whenever I pulled it out and I was called a thick, juicy boy, there was already like a bullseye right there.
It's just calloused over
100%.
from college?
Yes.
Okay.
Like a scab you keep picking. Because I would do that. Drew, you're simply the best. Thank you for helping out so many people. Big thank you to the Cluster. Cluster is radio terminology for all the stations here at Cumulus for being a part of this. Do we have another one planned with you in the future anywhere?
You know, I think we're talking about making this an annual thing.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go on that.
Yep.
If your business establishment or event is outdoors, you guys have buses still?
We do have buses, yeah.
Yep. And they're the look. You put those at a busy intersection, people pull over.
Right.
I like that a lot. Drew, you're the best.
Thanks for having us.
Whenever we get back, A-Marie peppers us with NFL headlines. It's 2 Men On, 95.9 FM and AM 610. The sports animal.
Clear.
Thank you.
The Albuquerque Journal and Venue Plus for local insight and about pets or puzzles, shopping, comics, or events, dining, music, television. And get all your entertainment, recreational questions answered at abqjournal.com.
Well, traffic right now. We've got those slowdowns westbound on I-40. Those are going to start right around San Mateo. They'll last until Coors. Southbound on I-25 right now between Osuna and Montgomery. Still dealing with some slowdowns there. Congestion continues at the moment on westbound Paseo between I-25 and the river. Also westbound on Alameda right now as you approach 2nd Street. You're going to see some congestion. That'll last until Coors. If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress, serving the community since 1936. World class, local style. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
You already know that 95.9 FM and AM 610, The Sports Animal, is your home for the NFL postseason and Super Bowl 58. But your business could actually win free commercials in the game.
Touchdown, Kansas City!
Head to sportsanimalabq.com right now and enter the Supersize Your Business contest. One lucky winner will get free commercials in Westwood One's coverage of Super Bowl 58, airing right here on The Sports Animal February 11th.
And he runs out across the 30, breaks a tackle, he's gone! Touchdown! CMC!
That's sportsanimalabq.com.
Albertsons Market makes grocery shopping a breeze. Just order online and we'll do the shopping for you. Choose a convenient pickup time, add your items to your cart, check out, and voila! We'll be ready with your order and bring it to your car when you arrive. For even more convenience, select delivery and we'll bring your order to your home or business. Download the Shop Albertsons Market app and place your pickup or delivery order today. Save time and let us do the shopping for you at Albertsons Market.
Isn't this great? A cozy winter night, just you and me in a nice warm.
So, who forgot to get the furnace inspected this year?
I don't know, maybe me.
Old furnace on its last legs? Daniels offers inspections and startups. They specialize in furnace repair, replacement, and new installs with a variety of high-efficiency heating solutions. Daniels Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning guarantees customer satisfaction. Plus, free estimates on replacements and installs. Keep your family cozy this winter with Daniels, 898-8860.
Hi, I'm Henry Winkler. My eyes are very important to me. My eyes connect me with things I love. I loved my late father-in-law dearly. He always lit up a room, but his vision dimmed with age. He had age-related macular degeneration, or AMD. And since partnering with Apellis, I've learned there's an advanced form of the disease called geographic atrophy, or GA. His struggle with vision loss made me want to help others know about GA's warning signs. For some, straight lines seem wavy, like when looking at a door frame. For others, blurry or missing spots can make it hard to read or see loved ones' faces. Many have trouble seeing in low light, making driving at night difficult. GA gets worse over time and cannot be reversed. If you've been diagnosed with AMD and notice vision changes, don't wait. Talk to your eye doctor about GA today. Learn more at gawon'twait.com. That's gawon'twait.com.
Don't just friggin' sit there. Get in the game right now at 888-922-0610.
Here, your mic is hot.
Now, mandatory NFL headlines with A. Marie Castillo.
Brett, I know you missed this.
I'm ready.
Biggest headline of the day, we're going to kick off with that, is the Lions offensive coordinator Ben Johnson informs Commanders and Seahawks that he's staying in Detroit.
Oh, God, why?
Because he believes in the culture and he still thinks the Detroit Lions have a chance. He turned down head coaching jobs.
Loser.
He was one of the most wanted coaches, and he's staying with Dan Campbell and the Detroit Lions.
I know that my offensive coordinator is a loser, that never wants to strive to do better for himself or his family, and I don't trust him, and I'm never going to follow his philosophy, and he can get out of my life forever. You don't turn out a better job because you're friendly, loser.
There is some people who do care. There's some love of the game guys. You know, they're the exception, not the rule. But he might actually be one of them. But what I feel is way more likely is they saw his second half performance against the Niners, 100%. And they're like, I'm going to rescind that invite, Ben.
I believe you're correct.
Also, who wants to live in Seattle or Washington, D.C.?
Not me. I lived in Washington. Gross.
I thought you enjoyed it.
What is the people not the place?
Second biggest news of the day, the
Nostalgia.
Chiefs to wear home red uniforms in the Super Bowl. The 49ers to wear white.
Have they ever worn white in the Super
Would you
Bowl?
like to hear why this is? No,
Avery,
they won't.
I'm going to scratch this off.
Go ahead, Van.
I'm going to scratch this off the rundown because we're going to talk about this later. But, Amory, explain to
Well, you
Fred
don't have
why
to scratch
this is
it
a big
off.
deal.
The Kansas City Chiefs will wear their home red uniforms on February 11th when they take on 49ers. The Chiefs are the designated host team for the big game, and we're afforded first pick on what to wear. Now, what's crazy is this will mark Patrick Mahomes' fourth Super Bowl appearance, and he's been successful wearing both uniform options. Mahomes has won and owned Super Bowls. Basically, the Chiefs lost the last time they wore red in the title game.
Yeah, but what happened the year before that when they won white? They beat the 49ers.
The 49ers!
So this is weird, Fred. 17 out of the last 20 Super Bowls.
1738.
Something that you don't notice, a statistic I never would have looked up. 17 out of the last 20 Super Bowl winners were wearing white.
That was stupid of the Chiefs.
One of the times that the red team won was the Chiefs. So they've done it both.
All right, here's my thing. They should have picked red, and they did, because everyone in the stands who is wearing a jersey is either going to have a Chiefs jersey or a 49ers jersey. They're both red.
It looks like a home game.
Yeah, it looks like a home game. No one buys the white one. Also,
first off, Fred, you forget about our previous conversation.
Okay.
It's the Super Bowl in Las Vegas. There's not going to be any football fans there.
Yeah.
No one's going to be wearing jerseys.
I have a Travis Kelce jersey.
You do?
Yeah.
Is it red or white?
It's red. I wore it at a Halloween costume with the girl I was dating. She went as Taylor Swift.
Oh, well, why don't you bring it to the Super Bowl next week?
We're objective members of the press. We can't show favoritism.
Not wearing it while you're working.
Hey, some loser will do that.
Obviously. Yeah. The Pittsburgh Steelers are hiring ex-Falcons head coach Arthur Smith as the new offensive coordinator.
All right, sweet. They're going to be over 500 again and make it to the first round of the playoffs and lose. This will not make a difference whatsoever.
Is that what's going to happen?
The Steelers?
If the Steelers have tiny hands, Kenny Pickett playing quarterback for
His
them,
hands
they're not
are
going anywhere.
small, I know, but they're not yours. They are his own.
If they trade for Cooper Rush and
When?
they have Artie Smith, they're going places.
Now, Art Smith is the new offense coordinator of the Pittsburgh Steelers, man.
Arturo.
Ah, okay. If we're not playing the music, we're not doing this segment.
Thank you.
No, I was waiting till no headlines with Amory.
Okay.
I know that was a very bad impression. Okay.
The show, Brandon Ortega just texted me and said that this music is fire, so I'm going to block his number for one day.
It's the best.
He's now
It's
on
the best.
He's on the official blocked list. Brandon Ortega, our first entrant into the Vitalent blocked list. So he will be on the blocked list for a period of one day.
Theo, what are you doing? Get down here and give some blood.
Yeah, if Brandon Ortega comes down to where we are here at the American Home Furniture and Mattress Plus, I-25 in Comanche, if he comes down here and donates blood, I will remove him from the blocked list.
Yeah.
But until then, he is perma-blocked.
And very important technicality, friend of the show,
The host
and
of Lobo
you,
Talk.
and you, Brandon Ortega.
Yeah.
It has to be your blood.
Your blood.
I was told very sternly, you can't donate other people's blood,
And if
man.
you bring a child 16 years or older, they can also donate blood with your permission.
All right.
And you can't just FaceTime your dad, Brandon.
Any random kid you find in the street, bring
Yeah.
them in. Wait, what was that?
Huh?
We can't do
Don't
that
do
either.
that.
It has to be a family member.
That is, you have to be the parent or legal guardian.
Correct. Not just any teenager.
Yeah.
Today, Detroit Lions head coach Dan Campbell expressed his regret of calling a third down run and burning a timeout thereafter in Detroit's final
On that goal
possession
line?
versus
Is
the
that what you're talking
49ers in the NFC Championship game.
On
Yes.
that goal line play,
He came
you
out
should have
today and
passed.
admitted.
You weren't going to trick anyone, dummy. You didn't do anything in the entire second half. They had you figured out. Like, grow up. Learn to coach. Stop rah-rah and start play calling.
He dropped the pass. Like, it was the right play call. He just dropped it.
Get better players.
Okay, definitely that. Always do that.
They would win a lot more games with better players.
Yeah, the Atlanta Falcons have some more hiring news. The team announced this week. Yeah, nope. The hiring of Rams assistant head coach Jimmy Lake as their new defensive coordinator.
I've never heard of this individual. He sounds like a 1950s pop singer. What's his name?
From
Jimmy Lake.
Yeah.
From Jimmyson, Lake, and Palmer?
Yes, yeah. Jimmy Lake's got some bangers. Where did he sign with?
The Atlanta Falcons.
Okay.
Because remember, they have a new head. They're just pulling coaches from the Rams.
First off, why?
Why not? Because it's under the Sean McVay tree.
I don't want.
As we know, there's a lot of free agents. Odell Beckham Jr. wants to know, as he becomes a free agent again, he knows he can still play football.
Deja vu.
Oh, cool. You got one catch.
I already saw this episode. I don't watch reruns.
The Ravens passed the ball more than they did all year, went against their bread and butter, and they still didn't use Odell Beckham Jr.
This can't be real.
Miss me with that.
The texter is saying that Jimmy Lake is Ricky Lake's cousin. Is this real?
God, I hope so.
I got two more for you. Dallas Cowboys owner Jerry Jones says he's all in on the 2024 season. He quoted, "Let's some discount hanging around the rim."
I'm sorry, what's that?
What does that mean?
That doesn't mean anything.
Say it again.
Cowboys owner Jerry Jones all in on the 2024 season. Quote, "Let's don't discount hanging around the rim."
Let's don't discount hanging
So
around the rim.
I know what this means.
Is Jerry Jones also running for
No.
president? He sounds as incoherent as both presidential candidates.
Yeah, hanging around the rim. That's Vince McMahon.
This report
talk.
is sponsored by Wendy's. When you think
hold
Wendy's
on.
big,
What are we doing here?
Bonus commercial.
Come on.
You're welcome.
Yes, KKOP
Censoring.
over
They're
here.
censoring you.
Okay.
They're censoring you.
Nice try, Jerry Jones.
Here's what hanging around the rim is.
That was
Basketball.
that was pretty funny though.
That was funny. That's basketball terminology for being in the mix, man. That means you're in the mix.
Usually you get a technical foul for hanging on the rim.
No, hanging around the rim. Did you say around or on?
Let's don't discount hanging around the rim.
That's what I'm saying. That means you're in the mix. I'm into this. I like this. I'm a fan of this.
Is this some old Arkansas talk?
No,
is this Little Rock talk?
This is all right. Also,
what is he talking about?
I just looked up Jimmy Lake's Wikipedia. It does not say he's related to Ricky Lake, so I'm very upset right now because
Okay.
everyone in this small circle of my friends knows that I was on Ricky Lake when I was a kid, and I know that was brought up, so I would tell the story of when I was on Ricky Lake, and this seems like a trap. I was trapped.
You were trapped. Yeah. You're too trusting.
Yeah.
You got hoodwinked.
Idiots.
Yeah. Good job.
They're in the mix.
Is that it? You're closing with Jerry Jones?
No, the 2023 NFL playoffs set all-time viewership records. This year's NFL playoffs averaged 38.5 million viewers. For the wild card divisional and conference championship rounds, the most watched playoffs ever.
That's like a Murder, She Wrote episode in the 80s. It's so many people.
Oh my God. So you're saying the newest one has the most people? Are you talking about more people were born and got televisions this year and more people watched? That's wild.
Now, does that include streaming? Because this is where it gets interesting. Because I don't really understand how all these numbers work, and I don't. Go ahead.
It said TV and digital.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I buy into that.
Wait till the NFL gets to see their pirating numbers. It's got to be astronomical.
I don't think people will pirate stuff that you can easily get for money. Once you make it super complicated with I'm just going to be this guy, like email things, verification things, two-step things, buy points ahead of time thing.
Yeah.
That's the stuff that screws you. I will willingly pay for ease of access.
Okay, well, maybe one of us wants to watch the Super Bowl in Korean, smarty pants.
You should be able to easily pay for that.
No.
That's the point I'm trying to get to.
Okay.
Easily hand over money for Korean Super Bowl.
Okay.
What is the Super Bowl of Korea?
The Super Bowl in Korean.
They just watch the finale of MASH over and over again. That's our Super Bowl.
Walter White dies in Korea.
Dang, dude.
Yeah.
That's a brutal one. You gonna put it on him like that? We're from Albuquerque. Hey, when we're at the Super Bowl, Van, be like, yeah, we're 2 men on from Albuquerque. Walter White dies in the end.
Mm-hmm. Everybody's already seen it. Everyone except for you.
Sorry for you. Yeah, did you cover every coaching headline, or do you want me to go over the remaining ones, Marie?
I didn't go over all of them. There's so many headlines. We could do 2 segments if you like.
Atlanta Falcons hire Los Angeles Rams towel boy Rick Poughkeepsie.
That's a pretty good one, too. I think I'm going to go NBA, but it's such a super heavy football week. Do you think the listener will stick around with us?
If it's what?
NBA?
Yeah, sure. As long as we talk about NFL right after that.
Okay.
Deal?
We're going to do a little taste of the NBA.
Oh, good.
Which I'm excited about because it's been a while.
And surprise guest at 5:45.
Do I know who it is?
You don't.
Dang, dude.
Wild.
If it's Brandon Ortega giving blood, the host of Lobo Talk on KKOB after
he better be here.
Your favorite former NBA player wants to buy an NBA team.
Tracy McGrady can't afford a basketball team?
And I'm going to tell you about it where it's not Tracy McGrady. Whenever we get back, or is it? 2 men on live from American Home Furniture and Mattress Plus, the intersection of I-25 and Comanche. Come hang out with your boys, donate blood to buy talent, and make sure to enjoy the Super Bowl on the Sports Animal.
This report is sponsored by Wendy's.
Claire?
By Wendy's. When you think Wendy's Biggie Bag, think your go-to meal deal. Because with your choice of JBC or crispy chicken sandwich, plus 4-piece nugs, junior fries, and a small soft drink, Biggie hits every time. So grab a Wendy's Biggie Bag today. U.S. price and participation may vary. Third-party delivery pricing may be higher. When you think Wendy's Biggie Bag, think your go-to meal deal. Because with your choice of JBC or crispy chicken sandwich, plus 4-piece nugs, junior fries, and a small soft drink, Biggie hits every time. So grab a Wendy's Biggie Bag today. U.S. price and participation may vary. Third-party delivery pricing may be higher.
For traffic right now, we're still seeing slowdown southbound on I-25. Those are going to start just south of Paseo, and they're going to last until Comanche. Westbound on I-40 right now between Carlisle and Coors, traffic continues to move slow there. Northbound I-25 between Central and the interchange. Got some slowdowns in that area. Westbound on Paseo, I-25 to Coors, traffic moving slow there also.
This report brought to you by Sandia Area Federal Credit Union. Banking without the bank.
Stop the revolving door in your high-interest credit cards. Consolidate your debt with a personal loan from Sandia Area. One rate, one payment. Financial freedom is closer than you think. Apply today at sandia.org/forward. Sandia Area. Better banking without the bank. Sandia Area is an equal opportunity lender and membership is required.
If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress. Make yourself at home. Shop in-store or online at AmericanHome.com. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
The Hurricanes are in a tricky spot. I'm Joe Ostrowski here to help you beat the books with BetQL. The road has been rough in conference play in college basketball this season. Miami is a short 3.5-point road dog. And these spots have been tricky for road teams, but the BetQL model is backing Miami. Hurricanes plus 3.5 is a 5-star best bet. I'm Joe Ostrowski. Bet smarter and beat the books. Download the BetQL and BetMGM app.
We're for Washington. We love Febrez's new scent. Refresh and energize.
So much we made a song about it.
I can't escape this feeling inside. Refresh and energize. It's a mood. It's a vibe. Breathing for the first time. So free, so alive. Breathe happy for free. Smells like paradise. Breathe happy for free. La 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 la. For your big game party, you better pop in to Total Wine and More for a guaranteed win. We've got thousands of bottles down every aisle, and prices so low they're gonna make you smile. Ask our helpful guides for a recommendation to add some spirits and wine to your beverage station. Discover something new and let the fun begin. Come on down to Total Wine and more for a guaranteed win.
Drink responsibly, B21.
The smarter way to clean your floors. It's time to make the swap. Swiffer Power Mop.
Introducing the new Swiffer
You have 1 more minute.
1 minute.
One tool.
2 minutes.
2 minutes.
2 minutes.
The solution's built right in, so no heavy bucket, and the pad has hundreds of scrubbing strips to get deep into grout. Don't mop harder, mop smarter.
Swiffer Power Mop. Swiffer Power Mop.
Kelly Blue Book is the one-stop shop for pricing, fixing, selling, and instant cash offering. Instant cash offer is exactly what it sounds like. An official offer to buy or trade your car. Just enter your VIN or license plate, answer a few questions about your car's history, and what kind of condition it's in. In minutes, you'll receive an offer to sell or trade your car that you can be sure is fair. Then choose a dealer to purchase your car and schedule a time to meet. For all of the its, KBB.com.
Gentlemen, are you feeling less energetic than you used to? Is your confidence not what it once was? It's time to turn the page with New Male Medical Center. It's Jefferson Bieta, and at New Male, they specialize in men's health, offering cutting-edge treatments for erectile dysfunction, low testosterone, and more. Their expert team is dedicated to helping you regain that spark and vitality. Imagine feeling energetic, confident, and at your best again, whether it's reigniting the passion in the bedroom, restoring your youthful vigor, or even tackling hair loss. New Male's personalized treatments are designed just for you. Don't let another day go by feeling less than your best. Join thousands of men who have transformed their lives with New Male. It's confidential, comprehensive, and most importantly, it's about you. Ready to discover the new you? Visit newmalemedical.com or call them at 505-652-1688 to schedule your private consultation today. That's 505-652-1688. New Male Medical Center, where your new chapter begins.
Gotta be kidding me, dude.
Jim Rowe.
You don't.
Darby.
On 95 610, the sports animal.
Here you guys go. Ready? Mike is hot.
Back on the program live from American Home Furniture and Mattress Plus, the intersection of I-25 in Comanche. We're giving pints for pints. You come in and give a pint of your precious bodily fluid. We'll give you a pint of ice cream, some Lobo tickets, multiple high fives, and a chance to win all the drawings.
Friend of the show, I want to clarify that when Fred says your precious bodily fluids, he means blood. You only have to donate blood, nothing else. Okay, please. Don't think it's anything it's not.
If I had to give you a short list of guys that you think, former NBA players that would buy an NBA team, how many more guesses than one would you need?
Okay. I would say I would need 5 guesses.
Okay. Guess.
Lenny's on the phone. Do you want to talk to him?
Not Michael Jordan.
No, okay. He's not it.
Okay.
Wait, was that a guess or not?
No, I'm saying not.
Hey, Marie, did you say friend of the show Lenny's on the phone?
Yeah, I wasn't sure if you guys wanted to talk to him.
Here's the thing. We have a fun guest after this. Tell friend of the show Lenny off the air. 501 is now the Lenny segment. Or 601.
601 is the Lenny segment.
We're going to have Lenny on.
I'll tell him right now.
Thank you. All right, Van. So you're not guessing Michael Jordan.
Okay, so you said my favorite basketball player. So obviously my knee-jerk response was Tracy McGrady, who used to be my favorite.
Okay, so is that a guess?
And then you giggled at me, so I'm not going to say not Michael Jordan, not Tracy McGrady.
Okay.
So we're going to go for that. Okay, how about Nikola Jokic?
Nope.
Dang it.
He doesn't love the game. We need to be very clear on that.
He puts all of his spare money in the Slovenian horse racing.
Yeah, and getting suits made.
Excuse me. Slovenian horse racing. I get Serbia and Slovenia confused, and I got it right.
Don't we all?
I got it right this time. Look at me. Is it my favorite non-Rocket, Allen Iverson?
No. Good guess.
Dang it. Okay.
Also, he played for the Rockets.
Is it Rockets legend Chris Paul?
No, but I will say this player played for a lot of teams.
Okay.
Played for a lot of them.
Is it Chris Paul's cousin, Logan Paul?
No. So
Okay.
also didn't play in the NBA.
Oh.
He was he's the U.S. champion for WWE.
Oh, whoops.
Okay. So one guess left, man.
One guess left. I hope it's not Karl Malone.
It's Shaquille O'Neal.
Oh, good.
He wants to buy whatever NBA team is available.
Okay, just whoever's hanging out there.
Yeah, just put it out there like
Okay.
that. I mean, that's kind of how he gets most of his sponsorship deals, right? Like, he just.
I mean, DJ Diesel has been touring the country. I didn't know his last tour was NBA ownership successful.
If he were to have an NBA team, I believe those jerseys would look like NASCAR's. Like,
Gonna have to. Yeah.
He would have all of it on there. All right, hey guys, it's controversial or whatever, but at home games, it's important that we have. Give me a good one, Van. Gatorade at home games, Powerade for away games. Like, we're really gonna balance this thing out.
I would like to introduce you to the new team from Orlando. We used to be the Orlando Magic. Now we are the Orlando Generals.
Yeah,
for shop up. You gotta shop online and save some time with the General.
All right, fellas. I know the NBA has no social media room, but before the game in the locker room, go ahead and post about this icy hot.
Brought to the Cleveland basketball team, brought to you by Tough Actin' Tenactin.
Who needs to worry about shoes? We got Reebok.
You can get it for the Shaquille O'Neal special shoes that we get at Walmart. The profit margin is low, but we are sponsored also by Walmart. Congratulations to the Seattle Waltons.
I really only knew icy hot. So
Okay, that's a good one though.
I'm kind of running out of. I was there with you. Icy hot was all I could do. When Shaquille O'Neal's basketball team, what do we go with? Orlando Generals?
Yes.
Faces the Las Vegas Bronze.
Uh-huh.
How much Saudi money is going to be in the mix there?
Well, first off, all of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, Shaq's got a lot of money, especially that he doesn't share any with his kids.
Dude, he hates his kids.
He hates his kids.
He hates these kids.
He hates these kids. Shaq's loaded.
Papa
All right,
John's,
he's
says
fine.
the texter. The texter said we should have done Papa John's.
Yes. Okay.
J.C. Penney? Is he with J.C. Penney?
I'd like to introduce you to your new NBA franchise, the Louisiana Garlic Dipping Sauce, brought to you by Papa John.
NBA 2K, Taco Bell, Wheaties, J.C. Penney.
Oh my goodness. J.C. Penney's is still around? That's wild.
Oh my god, dude! Listen to this net worth thing I just found on Shaq.
Okay.
Give me what you think the number is.
Shaquille O'Neal, $367 million. How'd I do?
You were a little over, but
okay.
286 million in estimated career earnings. So then, I mean, you have to add all those sponsors.
Sure.
I mean, I feel like you make more in sponsors than you do on playing, or am I being an idiot?
Probably DJing.
He owns multiple fast food restaurants.
Yeah.
Or do you call them burger joints? I don't know what you call them. Papa John's is not a burger joint.
They're fast food. Sure.
Oh, and apparently owns a bunch of real estate. Oh, and he's part of the ownership sports team that owns the Kings. This is wild, dude. He used to call them the Queens. Like, they just let him buy into that? Yeah. Wow. So there you go. Now you know. Surprise guest when we get back.
We play all of our home games out on a boat sponsored by Carnival Cruise Lines.
And Cadillac. Oh, this is real. Oh my God. Hey, Marie, we're doing life wrong. We are just doing life wrong. Surprise guest when we get back. 2 minutes on 95.9 FM and AM 610 live from American Home Furniture Mattress Plus at I-25 and Comanche. And you know that we're the home of the Super Bowl on the Sports Animal.
Yeah? Like 4 minutes.
40 down the start around Carlisle. They'll last until Coors. Southbound on I-25 right now between Osuna and Comanche, dealing with some slowdowns in that area. Still seeing congestion westbound Paseo. That's going to start at I-25. It'll last until the river. Westbound on Alameda right now as you approach 2nd Street. Traffic moving slow there, and that will last until Coors. Also, north of town right now, I-25 between Albuquerque and Santa Fe. Don't see any problems in either direction there. If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress, serving the community since 1936. World-class, local style. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
You already know that 95.9 FM and AM 610, The Sports Animal, is your home for the NFL postseason and Super Bowl 58. But your business could actually win free commercials in the game.
Touchdown, Kansas City!
Head to sportsanimalabq.com right now and enter the Supersize Your Business contest. One lucky winner will get free commercials in Westwood One's coverage of Super Bowl 58, airing right here on The Sports Animal February 11th.
And he runs out across the 30, breaks a tackle, he's gone! Touchdown! CMC!
That's sportsanimalabq.com.
You hear it all the time. Lawyers talk about all their experience, many years of experience with the insurance companies, and experience in the courtroom. But what you don't hear much is about the results. At Lerner & Rowe, we're proud of our results because that's how we measure our success. We've helped over 150,000 people recover billions of dollars. When you want results, call Lerner & Rowe.
Lerner & Rowe can get you more. Call 544-4444.
Multi-state settlements. Carlos Obri Espinosa is the managing attorney, 2711 Carlisle Boulevard, Northeast Albuquerque.
Listen up, New Mexico. I am Zach Brand, General Manager of Capital Ford, your hometown Ford dealer. We are family owned and operated for over 58 years. Capital Ford has been providing Northern New Mexico with the best prices and best experience. Capital Ford is your hometown good folks, great choice, low price, we make it easy Ford dealer. We will help you find your perfect car or truck just the way you want it. That's what hometown good folks, great choice, low price, we make it easy Ford dealer does best. Visit us today at 4490 Cerrillos Road in Santa Fe or online at capitalfordsantafe.com.
Searching HVAC near here.
Right here, ma'am. How can we help?
Wow, nobody local? Huh.
Wait, what? We are an HVAC company literally in your neighborhood. Why is she not seeing us?
Just all the big chains. Well, it is what it is.
What in the... Can you not see us?
Nope, they can't see you because you're buried deep in the list of local HVAC providers. You are invisible online. Introducing Cumulus Boost. Get a boost, get found, get on the map. Learn more at cumulusboost.com.
And why all the drama?
I think the radiant heat system's going. This floor is ice cold.
Okay, first put on some socks and then call Daniels.
An aging radiant heat system is more likely to give out. Don't let it surprise you. Daniels offers boiler inspections and tune-ups. They specialize in repair, replacement, and new installs with a variety of high-efficiency heating solutions. Daniels Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning guarantees customer satisfaction. Plus, free estimates on replacements and installs. Daniels, 898-8860.
Don't show up to work without a tape.
Here we go.
Eric Surt is joining us.
I know
Here we go.
I'm over a ham.
Oh, okay.
It's the opening drive with Jeff Simmons
Mike's up.
on 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
Eric Surt is joining us. You know, he's a part of NFL Flag. We help he and his then Raiders, now Broncos. What is this, 10U? What is it? 10U. 10U. 10U wrote that down. Flag football team. As you guys, you won the national championship. Let's go.
Yeah, we won the regional in.
Okay.
You're going for the natty right now.
Going for the natty. Yeah, we won the regional back in June in Denver.
When's the natty?
This next weekend. This weekend, we leave tomorrow actually to Orlando.
No, hold on. Why did it take 7 months to go from the regional to the natty?
Because they always hold it at the Pro Bowl. So they start summer of like the year before.
All right, so you're going to Orlando.
Going to Orlando.
For the Pro Bowl.
Correct.
With a bunch of 10-year-olds.
Correct.
Now, are you aware that Disney World is there?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
We're trying to keep them focused, you know. That's the.
But they get to go to Disney World, right?
Well, at their parents' expense, but yeah.
There's-
Maybe if their parents want to take them.
There's group rate.
We're going to. Actually, they did a discount for Universal.
All right, that's equally
Oh, nice. That's sweet.
That's super. That's even
Yeah.
better for 10-year-olds.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
out of the Disney age. they'll get a little older, and
Well,
the nostalgia will kick in. Like, oh wait, I do like Disney again. I forgot.
I feel like the game changed though because Star Wars is at Disney, and 10-year-olds love Star Wars.
I mean, Disney owns pretty much everything. They got Star Wars. They got Marvel.
Eric, let's connect off air because I have a buddy at Disney. We might be able to figure this out.
Ooh, buddy.
My birthday buddy growing up.
No.
Yeah, runs fan.
Taylor Swift?
No, different guy.
Okay.
But he runs fan experience over at Disney, and he's always like, "Hey, man, I know you're in the industry. Anytime you need some help, it sounds like we might need some help."
So weird.
That would be awesome, man.
How many kids is it?
10.
I mean, 10 kids at Disney? That'd be awesome.
10 or under kids.
Aw.
Yeah.
We give them little T-shirts.
Well,
10 men on.
some are 11. So.
Oh, because the bird.
When the
it's been
season
since June.
season started.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, people keep aging, man. It's not going to stop.
So the New Mexico kiddos are headed out to Orlando. Who do we have to play?
So we play Pittsburgh, then we play the Chiefs, and then we play the Falcons.
Now, hold on. You're
Friday.
naming cities and names. Which one is it?
It's the Falcons. So Falcons, the Chiefs, and the Steelers.
All right, and they're from those cities or what?
I know Pittsburgh is from Pittsburgh.
Okay, that
and
checks
then
out.
the Chiefs are from Texas.
All right,
They're a team out of Texas.
How do we feel about that, man?
Not great.
No.
Ex NFL kids too. So
what?
Ex NFL players kids. That's what I meant to say.
That's wild.
All right, hold on. What kind of NFL though? Like they were there for a minute? Or are we talking like cup of coffee guys?
Maybe a cup of coffee. I don't know. I can't really say, but
So I was like, Eric, you guys, you're about to leave. Maybe there's some last minute expenses you got to cover. Let's come on. Let's pump the GoFundMe. This isn't some garbage Alyssa Milano stuff. This is actually for a good cause. And you're like, no, Van, we have it all covered. Not only did you hit your goal, the lovely people of the Albuquerque and surrounding areas surpassed the goal.
yes, everyone was very responsive to us, our requests, and so giving. This can't be more grateful for everything that everyone has done for us to be able to get each one of these kids out there.
I was in St. Pete last weekend or whatever, like real close to Orlando, right? And I'm at this like smoothie shop getting ready to go to like a wrestling show. And a guy comes up to me and he says, "Hey, are you from Albuquerque?" And I'm, "Yeah, brother. Like, my name's Fred, whatever. It's nice to meet you." He goes, "Yeah, I competed in the senior games back in 2019. And I just really appreciated how much help your radio show gave us." And I go, "What? What?" So if anyone comes up to you while you're out there, the listener base of Two Men On is too high in Florida. Like, this doesn't make sense politically.
That's awesome, though.
Isn't that weird?
That's awesome.
It's weird how fun it is to connect on these, like, and I get Super Bowl is great, World Series is great, Royal Rumbles are great, but like Senior Bowls and youth sports and all this stuff, it's, to me, that's where it's at.
It's a small world after all.
Something special. Oh, I like that.
So, I mean, you guys hit your quota. I mean, you got expenses covered. But let's say a friend of the show wants to help out. How do they get a hold of you guys? And not only help out, but like, how do they follow you guys in the tournament?
They can follow us through Facebook on it's NFL Flag New Mexico Raiders.
Okay.
The Raiders.
Not Broncos.
Not Broncos.
Okay. Eric's a huge Raiders fan, and of course he's going to name his team the Raiders, but you won the Denver Regional, and they made you become the Broncos.
Yeah, he did. So we have to represent the Broncos out.
Did you buy a hat and
Florida.
everything?
Oh, no, I'm still going to rep Raiders when I'm out there.
Yes.
It's just, but the players have to actually wear all Bronco gear.
Hear me out. What if you get a Bronco Mendenhall hat?
Oh.
So this is the move.
Bridging the gap.
Yeah, I
there.
got your UNM hat, still repping Bronco. Like, I think that works.
I'll put it on my desk.
So stupid. Well, I know we talked about this last time you're on. The benefits of flag football are so very high. Cannot stress that to you enough. Thank you for exposing that to so many kids. Thank you for helping be a leader for today. Are you the only parent going on this trip?
Oh no, all parents are going, and there are some actual grandparents that are going.
Oh, I love that.
Team snacks handled. That's what I do.
And there's some family meeting other family out there, so we're gonna have quite a following out there.
That's sweet.
Eric, you're the best.
Thank you so much.
You donating blood?
I didn't eat, but I don't know if that's that's going to affect how I drive home.
Oh, grandma's cooking.
But I just want to say real quick, thank you to the NFL League here in New Mexico.
Yep.
They're the ones that made it possible for us to go out there. We weren't in there and being able to qualify. And then a special shout out to Cameron Padilla. He actually trained our kids, speed and strength trained them.
Wow.
And he owns a business called Stay Ready Sports.
Oh, now you know.
Get them kids ready.
Don't have to. We don't get ready, man.
Stay ready.
Stay ready. Eric, thanks, brother.
Thank you guys so much. Appreciate it.
Final hour of the program. Whenever we get back, you know the boys are at American Home Furniture and Mattress Plus, I-25 and Comanche. We'll tell you a cool way to get some cool stuff if you come down and donate your precious bodily fluids. It's 95.9 FM and AM 610. Home of the Super Bowl.
Clear.
Are you a sports fanatic?
You need to visit the premier sports entertainment, music, and memorabilia store, All in Autographs. All in Autographs is a one-stop shop for sports fanatics. Visit All in Autographs, Hoffmantown Square, allinautographs.com.
This report brought to you by Gateway Financial Services and Insurance.
Traffic moving better here in the metro, still dealing with slowdowns, though. Let's start westbound I-40. Right around the interchange, you're going to see slowdowns. Those are going to last until Coors. Also headed west on Paseo right now between I-25 and the river. Traffic moving slow there. Southbound on I-25, Osuna to Montgomery. Still got a little bit of a slowdown there. And still seeing a bit of congestion on westbound Alameda. That congestion will start at 2nd Street. It'll last until Coors. Headed east this evening, do want to give you a heads up. Eastbound I-40, east of the city, as you approach to Harris, we do have a crash out there. We are seeing some slowdowns, so watch yourself going through there.
If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress. Make yourself at home. Shop in-store or online at AmericanHome.com. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
Save up to $25,000 on a new Ram 1500 or get 2.9% for 72 months during the Start Something New sales event at Malloy Dodge in Albuquerque. The Ram 1500 is America's best light-duty pickup for new vehicle quality, according to J.D. Power. Check out the new 2024 Dodge Hornet. Over 25 to choose from. Now just $329 per month lease. No forced add-ons, just low prices. Malloy Dodge on Coors, where we always say deal.
Hi, I'm attorney Kevin Rowe. Over the years, Lerner Rowe has helped over 150,000 people recover billions of dollars for their injuries. What does that mean to you when you're looking for a lawyer? We not only have the experience, but the proven results to recover money for your injuries. The insurance companies know which lawyers won't put up a fight. You call us, we call them, and they know they have to pay.
Can get you more. Call 544-4444. Multi-state settlements. Carlos Obri Espinosa is the managing attorney, 2711 Carlisle Boulevard, Northeast Albuquerque.
We're for Washington. We love Febrez's new scent. Refresh and energize.
So much we made a song about it.
I can't escape this feeling inside. Refresh and energize. It's a mood, it's a vibe. Breathing for the first time. So free, so alive. Breathe happy for free. Smells like paradise. Breathe happy for free. La 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 la.
For your big game party, you better pop in to Total Wine and More for a guaranteed win. We've got thousands of bottles down every aisle, and prices so low they're gonna make you smile. Ask for help for guides, photo recommendation. They add some spirits and wine to your beverage station. Discover something new and let the fun begin. Come on down to Total Wine and More for a guaranteed win.
Drink responsibly, B21.
This is KNML AM Albuquerque, a cumulative
Guys.
home for Super Bowl 58 is the Sports Animal.
Now betting for the
Here you go.
drive.
Lenny's on the phone.
Okay.
Men on.
Good old Lenny.
And in the on-deck circle.
Mike is hot.
This is Two Men On with Van Nunley and Fred Slow.
for over 100 donations. Let's go.
Baby.
Friends of the show coming out in droves. Big thank you to American Home Furniture Mattress Plus, the intersection of I-25 and Comanche, 801 Comanche Road Northeast. Big thank you to Vitalent. Over a hundo van.
That's impressive.
A hundo.
Good job, Albuquerque.
Now, Amory, you told me that a friend of the show, Lenny, was calling because he recently saw that Jennifer Lopez is producing the new Bob the Builder film, and he thought that would be breaking news because none of us would expect him to call about that.
Sure.
Lenny, welcome.
That's exactly why he's on the
That's
air.
exactly why I called him that, and that Lamar Jackson's great in games under pressure.
That's no. Okay, there's a lie.
There's a lie. Just told a lie. Oh, come on. You know, Lamar Jackson is the Alex Rodriguez of playoffs.
That's a stretch. Amory, do me a favor. We're getting a feedback.
Has he won the big game?
Lenny, we got to fix the technical thing.
He-
Hang out for a minute.
Okay.
So when we're on remote, it's difficult sometimes.
Sure.
It's difficult sometimes. It's not that we don't like Lenny. I just don't like hearing my own voice after I talk. I can hear it simultaneously. I'm a narcissist like everyone else.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he's not Alex Rodriguez.
I don't know if we'll be able.
So what is it? I mean, if
I
he's
don't know
not
what to
Alex
do.
Rodriguez, what is
He's
he?
James Harden. So he's James Harden. Yeah, crushes it regular season and wilts away in the playoffs.
Amory, have Lenny call back one time. Maybe it's connection, please. So I don't know if I know. And if not, Lenny, just text your boy. Like, we'll get your hot take out there. That's what we live for. We live for hot takes.
Survive off of them.
Yeah. There's hot takes and then there's delusion. Those are the only two things I have in this world. Am I delusional or is this a hot take?
Yeah, I had a delusion literally 2 days ago that the NFL would have allowed the Ravens to go to the Super Bowl when there's one perfectly good Taylor Swift for them to
Lenny's
make
back.
more and more and more money.
All right.
I was a fool.
Another chance with Lenny.
All right.
But if it doesn't work out, it's not Lenny's fault.
That's okay. It's not
technology.
That's okay.
Lenny, welcome back.
Can you hear me now?
Yep, give us your take.
Okay, so Lamar Jackson, okay, he's the James Harden of football, but he complained, never had receivers, never had a good offense. He had that this season. But what does he try to do? 3 men are blanketing a receiver. He decides, I'm going to still get it through anyway. How'd that work out?
One read and run.
Okay, then, and I'm not blaming it all on him because I didn't even know that Odell Beckham was even playing until the fourth quarter. He was disappeared for the first 3. But still, Lamar didn't play a good game, and they didn't play a good game. Best defense in football, one of the best offenses in football, stunk up the stadium. Then we go to Mr. Irrelevant, who's also coming off of a new type of a surgery for the UCL on his throwing arm, leading the team to his second NFC championship, first Super Bowl, 5th in the league in throwing yards. Oh, but he's only a game manager. Well, sometimes it's good to be a game manager. And this game manager is going to walk out with a triple from Wendy's and the Super Bowl trophy on the 11th.
Liddy, I like all these takes, but that connection is still banned, so we're going to cut away from you. But I'm into Liddy in this idea.
Okay.
I'm into Liddy in the idea. Oh, what's the best way to say this?
Monday we started the program with how John Harbaugh and the Ravens coaching staff drew up the absolute worst game plan. Lamar Jackson can't play hero ball with his arm. He's successful when running games are successful. His play action pass game, his scramble out and dump off, hitting people on the cross, that is how Lamar Jackson's successful. Lamar Jackson can't do a 5-step drop, 7-step drop, read the defense, and pick them apart. He's not that guy. It's not Lamar Jackson's fault. The Ravens didn't set him up for success. You're the best rushing team in football. The week before, the Chiefs gave up 186 yards on the ground. Pound the ball down their throat. You only gave your running back 6 carries. Lamar Jackson only had 2 design runs.
Yeah.
Like, grow up. This is on the coaching staff. Don't make it Lamar Jackson's fault because they didn't set up Lamar Jackson for success like they've been doing all year.
Also, and you never hear me praise this, Chris Jones. Like,
yeah,
you got a guy that can laterally do that thing.
Mm-hmm.
To be able to run east to west, oh my God, that sounds like a loser sports analyst. Oh God, I felt it sneaking up on me.
I could see it in your face. You're
I just got
disappointed in
so
yourself.
disappointed.
Yeah.
Here's what I'm going to say. His athleticism at that position is special and unique.
Mm-hmm.
And if you think you were too smart, if you think you were smart enough to game plan against him and beat him, you're wrong. And that'll get exposed the way it did because he's of that level where you can't plan better than. It can't be done. I'm sorry I almost became loser, talking head, takeaway analysis guy. I didn't mean to do that.
All right, I'll do you one better. It's really easy for Chris Jones to run downfield when you don't got to worry about somebody sneaking it up the middle and running right past you. It doesn't matter if you're getting double teamed on a run block. If you know that guard or tackle isn't going to pull out, if you know that the fullback or running back's not going to chip you, and you just got a free line to chase after the quarterback, things get a lot easier for your defense.
Just what's that cliche, pin your ears back kind of thing?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, you normally do that when you have a lead and a team's chasing and they have to pass. And for some reason, the Ravens were playing as if they were in a position of chasing. They weren't. They needed a score.
The Ravens dominated good teams all year. Had a 13-plus point differential against playoff teams. They beat the hell out of good teams all year by running the ball down their throat and doing play action over the top. It worked all year. Why did they not do it against the team who's good every single year, the Chiefs? Don't go against what got you there.
I know technically you can't script the NFL because of laws. It felt to me towards the end, the second half of the one this weekend, I didn't have a moment where I was like, the Ravens will win.
Mm-hmm.
That didn't cross my mind.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to be the guy, but I've seen this episode of the NFL so many times.
Sure.
I know how it ends. Corey and Topanga get together. Like, I know that.
Mm-hmm.
That sucks for everyone who's not the Chiefs.
Look, the Chiefs got all the bounces, and the Chiefs definitely got all the calls. Chiefs defense was beating the hell out of Lamar Jackson. A lot of, if the same hits that Lamar Jackson took would have been on Patrick Mahomes, there would have been a bunch more flags for roughing the passer. Chiefs got away with holding a lot. But this fault is completely on the Ravens. You know the Chiefs are going to get all the calls. They're the Lakers. The Lakers shoot more free throws than anybody else in the league, and they don't deserve to. They just do. Get used to it. They went away from their game plan, and they lost. This is on John Harbaugh, not Lamar Jackson.
The most watched internet video in the history of the world is going to be the confetti falling in red and white, because you only have to prepare one color because of the teams.
Sure.
The confetti falling, the 50-yard line. I don't know how many cameras are at the Super Bowl, Van. 50?
Make up a number.
Yeah, 50 cameras. The 50 cameras at the Super Bowl coming over from his brother, Jason Kelsey, carrying the Lombardi Trophy for Travis Kelsey as he's on one knee proposing to Taylor Swift during the celebration.
Yeah.
And the NFL will not ruin the opportunity for that exact moment to exist. They will not. It is more important than the game that the number one YouTube like, share, updo, whatever is that exact moment, which will very much exist.
I got bad news for you, though.
Go ahead.
They're going to have to be some serious collusion going on with the NFL and the Zebras because the San Francisco 49ers, their roster is better at 50 out of 53 positions. And you can make a case that Travis Kelsey and George Kittle are equals. Patrick Mahomes, Chris Jones. Those are the only two people on the field who are better than anyone else on the Niners. Those two positions alone. But one of them's Patrick Mahomes.
They will win the Super Bowl. and Travis Kelce will propose to Taylor Kelce, and she will retire briefly from the world of entertainment to bear their children, come back, have the new generation album or whatever, and make one.
It's the mom era.
The mom era.
Uh-huh.
And stay at home dad.
Your dogs right now?
Wait, 1.5 still?
The stay at home dad that is Travis Kelce will have a TV crew following him around all the time on a TV show called Crazy with Kelce or whatever. And that will be the most popular thing to ever exist in the world.
You're a little bit off.
Okay.
You're a little bit off. The reality show starts right after the three-peat. And then Travis Kelce, after proposing 1 year prior.
Taylor and Trav, they go
and
right
then
to the
Taylor
wedding. Yep.
is there with her 3-month-old baby.
Love it.
On stage with
Love
Travis. And then Travis hypes up the crowd and said, "We did it.
And
It's a three-peat."
And he takes off his uniform, and there's a tuxedo underneath of it.
And he retires on the spot.
Oh, wait, I thought they were getting married on the spot.
Yeah. No, they'll already be married. And she'll already have a 3-month-old baby.
That's so sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Named what? Taylor.
Traveler.
I love a good story. Not Trevor. But you can't come up with a better one than this. And the NFL will make sure. Because everything special about the Super Bowl is gone. There's no more flash photography at the kickoff. Like, we need the new that. And it's going to be celebrity weddings. Just like whenever John Cena and Nikki Bella got engaged after WrestleMania.
I don't know what that is.
They didn't end up working out.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Life's hard.
All right.
Well,
Amory, there's definitely something going on with our connection from you, but we like that you're part of the show. When we get back, we're going to reset the Wi-Fi.
All right, let's go.
It's 2 Min On, 95.9 FM and AM 610, the Sports Animal.
This.
Have we been cutting out at all?
No.
No.
But am I on a delay?
Headache, sir.
Yeah.
You haven't been cutting out.
Yeah.
Real in this.
You're the dude.
Okay.
Where's my car right now? Yeah.
Sorry.
That's not you.
Gourmet
But you guys sound good.
Burgers location for a limited time only.
And traffic right now. Things moving a lot better here in the metro. Still seeing slowdowns though westbound on I-40 between the interchange and Coors, so to be aware of that. Also westbound up Paseo right now, Jefferson to Coors. Traffic moving slow there. Seeing a little bit of congestion still Alameda westbound between 2nd Street and Coors. Also do want to remind you east of town, if you're headed east on I-40, we do have crash cleanup going on near to Harris, and that is causing some slowdowns out that way. So do be aware of that.
If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress, serving the community since 1936. World-class, local style. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
The Super Bowl matchup is set. Chiefs, Niners.
Ayuk is on fire!
Touchdown, Kansas City.
Touchdown! CMC! The AFC champions for the 4th time in 5 seasons.
And only one station has every postseason game, including the Super Bowl.
95.9 FM and AM 610.
The Sports Animal.
Listen up, New Mexico. I am Zach Brand, General Manager of Capital Ford, your hometown Ford dealer. We are family owned and operated for over 58 years. Capital Ford has been providing Northern New Mexico with the best prices and best experience. Capital Ford is your hometown good folks, great choice, low price, we make it easy Ford dealer. We will help you find your perfect car or truck just the way you want it. That's what hometown good folks, great choice, low price, we make it easy Ford dealer does best. Visit us today at 4490 Cerritos Road in Santa Fe or online at capitalfordsantafe.com.
Sponsored by Progressive Insurance. Progressive makes bundling easy and affordable. Get a multi-policy discount by combining your motorcycle, RV, boat, ATV, and more. All your protection in one place. Bundle and save at progressive.com.
I was driving home from work.
I was heading out to meet my friends.
I was thinking about what I would make for dinner.
I was just changing the station on my radio.
I was checking my cell phone.
I was only trying to change lanes.
I never saw him.
I never saw him.
I never saw that motorcycle.
Until it was too late.
Unfortunately, sometimes drivers don't notice motorcycles on the road until it's too late. Be aware. Always look for motorcycles because it's their road too.
Sponsored by NMDOT and aired in cooperation with the NMBA and this station.
eBay Motors is here for the ride. Go ahead, feel your engine. Admire that perfectly installed exhaust. Your vehicle's moving along this freeway like it was made from fresh installs and a whole lot of love. With eBay Motors, you get over 122 million parts to keep it running. And with eBay Guaranteed Fit, they'll be the perfect fit every time. Plus, at these prices, well, we're burning rubber, not cash. Keep your ride or die alive at ebaymotors.com. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
You know that Big Bargain detergent jug is 80% water, right?
80% water? I thought I was getting a better deal because it's so big.
If you want a better clean, Tide Pods are only 12% water. The rest is pure concentrated cleaning ingredients.
Ooh, pass me the intercom thing.
Attention shoppers, if you want a real deal, try Tide Pods.
Don't pay for water, pay for clean. If it's got to be clean, it's got to be Tide Pods.
Water content based on the leading bargain liquid detergent.
So it's almost time for the big game. You're sitting there with your floppy foam finger in your favorite jersey, and that's cool and all, but where's the food? Hey, look at me. Stop freaking out. 66 Diners got you covered with their takeout specials for the big game this year. But make sure to order by Friday, February 9th. Delicious house-made queso with fresh corn tortilla chips and homemade Texas chili that goes great with fries or even Frito pie. How's that sound, kids? I knew you'd like it. Now get out of here. I'm doing a commercial. Look, I don't care if your milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. It ain't as good as the shakes at 66 Diner. They've got an insane variety to cover all your cravings, and you get a free shake and a meal on your birthday when you sign up for the Cruiser Club. You know, a 66 Diner sweet sounds great.
Give a minute.
Boom, here you go. Visit our station website Friday at 9 a.m. and get a $50 gift certificate for just $25. So rev up that appetite and grab your game day food from 66 Diner, where good times and great food are always on the menu. Hey, kid, out of the way. That's my Frito pie. Rugrats.
We're from Washington. We love Febrez's new scent. Refresh and energize.
So much you made a song about it.
I can't escape this feeling inside. Refresh and energize. It's a mood. It's a vibe, breathing for the first time. So free, so alive. Breathe happy for free. Smells like paradise. Breathe happy for free. La 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 la.
For your big game party, you better pop in to Total Wine and More for a guaranteed win. We've got thousands of bottles down every aisle, and prices so low they're gonna make you smile. Ask our helpful guides for a recommendation to add some spirits and wine to your beverage station. Discover something new and let the fun begin. Come on down to Total Wine.
Here you go. Here you go.
B21.
What's that?
Name an ace painter.
Sound off right now at 246-610. Come on!
Here you go.
Hey, Marie, did that fix the connection? Or are you with us?
I don't know.
The one-way show is now the best show.
Yeah, she a dime, but her breath could be stinking.
All right, I got some breaking news.
Shouting, dropping down low.
So you guys are aware. Amory, you're off the show. Shane, you're aware.
Okay.
I don't understand why the sound effect works, but Amory's microphone doesn't.
Wild.
Like, it's got to be the microphone at the studio.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. No, in that game, she got her lipstick on it.
Ha-ha.
Steph Curry versus...
Are you sure this isn't the Jurassic Park song? It's so close.
Welcome. Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park. Okay, what happened? You still talking about painting?
Was off the air, man. We were talking about that.
Oh, yeah.
You know Richard Attenborough played John Hammond in Jurassic Park?
Oh, of course.
The director of the park.
Mm-hmm.
If you were to be like, hey, I need to design a character for a thing, how do you design every Midwest dad?
Yeah, sure.
Like,
uh-huh.
We've all seen John Hammond the director, not of the movie Jurassic Park, but of the park inside of Jurassic Park.
Accurate.
I mean,
At Home Depot
I mean,
every Sunday
all the
afternoon.
time.
Yeah, for sure. There's a dozen of them anytime you go to Home Depot.
Is Richard Attenborough alive or unalive?
There's Hispanic ones at Harbor Freight.
Oh, he died in 2014.
Bummer.
Yeah.
Bringing khakis back, baby. Let's go.
He was also in The Lost World. Now, that's the worst one, right? The second one?
I mean, I'm a big first one guy.
Jurassic
There's
Park.
not a lot of great sequels out in the world.
Oh, Terminator 2. Jurassic
See,
Park.
that's the exception, not the rule, for sure. Godfather 2.
I never saw The Godfather. Is that good?
That's the best. Yeah. It's like The Wire of motion pictures.
Does it sound like this?
There's a couple scenes.
Yeah.
There's a couple scenes.
I hate that.
Not as much as The Irishman, of course.
I hated The Irishman.
I know you did.
The Irishman is the worst movie I've ever seen.
And The Irishman wasn't even Irish.
Also, I watched, you know how I live here by myself and I don't have any like people directing me in life that love me except for you.
No.
So I had watched on like a Christmas day by myself, like here.
That's probably worse.
Yeah, it didn't help.
Yeah. It's hard to see through that giant cloud of depression.
You squint.
Turn a fan on.
Here's a gal who's about to feel a lot of depression. Sabrina, and forgive me if this is not correct, because why would I know how to say it? Iwansku?
Okay.
So Steph Curry is going to face her in the All-Star Saturday night, like 3-point competition.
Okay.
So he will shoot from the NBA 3-point. He'll use NBA basketballs.
Okay.
And I'm going to call this girl Sabrina because her last name escapes me.
Uh-huh.
We'll shoot from the WNBA 3-point line with WNBA basketballs, and both will receive monies for charity.
Excellent.
Because you added charity, there's no way Steph Curry wins.
Now, hear me out. They both raise a butt ton of money for charity.
Yes. They should both raise a butt money for charity. But it has to come down to a shootout, and he loses it.
You remember...
oh, wait, she just tweeted. She said she'll go from the NBA line, too.
Yo!
That's fire. Big W.
Hey. Got some balls. Or wait. Basketballs. You remember when Jimmy Connors played the tennis match against Susan B. Anthony? Do you remember when that happened?
Kind of not exactly how I would describe it, but yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. When Jimmy Carter played the tennis match against Sandra Day O'Connor.
Again.
Did that not it either?
That's
no. Whoops. Are you sure? Okay. When Jimmy Carter played the tennis match against Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
On board.
To show how men and women were actually equal in sports.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to be a lot of the same. If we go by Steph's career 3-point percentage, it might be down a couple ticks for the sake of charity.
The thing that I think makes it different from the Battle of the Sexes, which is what you're talking about, which is Billie Jean King and Bobby Riggs.
It wasn't Jimmy Carter?
Well, Jimmy Connors played that.
Do you want to try another caller?
Martina Navratilova. I don't think callers are going to work, Amory, but please tell them we care about them.
Tell them to call tomorrow.
Yeah,
And
505-246-0610. The exact same phone number as the Sports Animal text line.
Yeah.
Text us your hot take
or
today.
hear me out. Drive over to the intersection of 25 and Comanche. Yeah. We'll just put you on the air if you get blood. We're already over 100 donations. Bobby
Especially
Riggs
if you're lightheaded. It's going to be awesome.
Versus Margaret Court. So this is the one where I think it's equal, though. Because apparently this gal is an ice-cold shooter. And I'm not going to sit here and tell you that I've watched a single WNBA game since its debut in 1997 when Rebecca Lobo and Lisa Lobo had to play basketball against each other.
Okay, we're getting a lot of women's names wrong today. I think that was my shtick, but that's fine.
I don't know Lisa Leslie's actual name.
Okay, you said it.
Oh, my bad. But, I mean, she's going to win this thing, right?
Yes, I would say yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just like the NFL wants Taylor Swift underneath all that confetti, NBA want Steph Curry to lose to raise a butt ton of money and get a butt ton of attention.
Didn't?
And also, like, next year it can be Jason Tatum and Caitlin Clark. They're starting a new trend here.
Isn't there also like a weird seedy under NBA story of like Steph Curry kind of like scams charities? Am I making that up?
Oh my goodness, I have no idea about that. That sounds awful.
No, I think he does do that.
That's a bummer.
I don't have that in front of me. I feel like that's a thing.
Okay.
So we're gonna have to circle back to that. But with that said,
this is new to me.
He's gonna get smoked on.
I agree.
He just wants to give. You just have to give the rub to her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like WNBA is legit.
At least make it close, make it come down to the line. And again, like they're popping 3 points. I mean, it's not like Victor Wembanyama is like in their face with a hand 8.5 foot in the air. They're just shooting 3-pointers. Steph Curry is the best 3-point shooter in the history of the NBA. Steph Curry isn't the best 3-point shooter. There's some dude with his own basketball goal who goes like 100 for 100.
Yeah.
But he sucks in the YMCA league because he can't play defense and he can't dribble, but this dude can shoot the lights out. If Steph Curry goes against like some dude who wins like the national 3-point contest, who goes like 40 for 40, it's a whole nother story. But Steph Curry can actually play basketball, not just shoot 3-pointers.
What you're talking about has happened before. What's that cat's name? Kenny Smith smoked him though, because we did this exact thing. Because there was a guy who went like the thing you're just. I have it right here. Anthony Miracola.
That guy.
Yeah. And because I think I just saw Double Zero had him on his podcast not long ago, but Kenny Smith like smoked him, but it had to do with like the guy had just met Shaq before, and like the lights were real bright. It's a whole other situation.
I think it might be a different dude.
Oh, okay.
Who I'm thinking of. But this guy like wins these 3-point contests every year. He goes like 40 for 40 in these 3-point contests. No one can touch him nationally, but he doesn't have a hand in his face. And he doesn't have to run up and down for 48 minutes. And he doesn't have to, pass the ball and dribble and deal with people trying to take the ball from him. He just stands there and shoots 3-pointers. It's wildly different.
You know what they should do too, if we're getting like really into the marketing clever thing, and I don't know what Iowa's schedule looks like, but they should get that Caitlin Clark cat
Totally.
up there.
She's going to be the person in the tournament next year.
Yeah, put her out there right now,
Yeah.
have her do it collegiately or whatever, and then, put the buzz on, hey, watch the draft. Like really make this thing a thing.
Well, she's going to take over the WNBA world. Like, she's so wildly popular already.
I don't know who the dude in college is, though. House?
It's somebody in Europe.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's somebody in Europe.
Bunch of Curry fanboys are going to lose their stuff whenever he loses.
Uh-huh.
Like, lose their stuff. Also, once she puts it on him, I'll buy my very first ever WNBA jersey. Cool. With a name I can't pronounce. Cool.
If I like the color scheme, I might buy a Caitlin Clark, depending on where she gets drafted.
Iowa is a good color scheme.
Yeah.
Black, gold, and white is super good.
I mean, her WNBA counterpart, whoever gets drafted.
I don't even know what teams there are.
I could probably rattle off 5 or 6 of them.
New York Liberty.
Boom.
LA Spark.
Mm-hmm.
Minnesota Link.
Mm-hmm.
Las Vegas Aces.
Yep.
And I know that because it comes up all the time when the Athletics are trying to change their team name. And then, oh, man, it would be a reach for me after that.
I know, obviously, I know Houston is the Comets.
I wouldn't have got that.
Yeah.
So there's 5.
Yeah, boom.
But I wouldn't
done.
have got that.
Yeah.
Seattle Sounders is soccer.
That's soccer.
Seattle definitely has one. Portland Timbers.
That sounds correct.
That's also soccer.
Yeah.
I couldn't name another WNBA team.
No.
I feel bad. Phoenix has one. Phoenix Mercury. Let's go.
Boom.
Let's go.
Hey. Atlanta Dream, baby. Let's go.
Is that real?
Yeah, it's a real one.
Okay. I don't know if that is. So I'm just agreeing
Thank you
with you.
for that. Yeah.
I'm gonna say yes because you suggested it, but I don't know if that is correct.
Did we say Vegas?
What is there? The Aces?
Yeah, Vegas Aces.
Yeah, I said that one.
Oh, I got that one. That's one.
I knew that.
That's one of the first ones.
Oh,
they're like super good right now.
Does Chicago have a team? Chicago Fire? That's a soccer team.
Here,
too.
I'll Google it.
I know more soccer teams than I do.
Oh my God, Connecticut has a team. Connecticut Sun, Indiana Fever.
I wouldn't have got that one.
Dallas Wings, Washington Mystics. You said Minnesota Lynx, right?
Yeah, and I know that one because
Seattle Storm,
Chicago Sky.
Chicago Sky.
Cool logo.
We got the rest. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I really like teams that don't end in an S.
Hey, we got more than half. That's very good.
The WNBA has done it really well. Sun, Fever, Dream, Storm, Sky, Liberty, Mercury. These are all good team names that don't end in an S. Give me that. God, dude, I know so little about the WNBA.
We're going to learn a lot more next year when Phenom Caitlin Clark.
We'll do Caitlin Clark watch.
Mm-hmm.
We'll do the whole thing. We'll get a jewelry company to sponsor it.
Oh, speaking of watches, how's Tebow doing? We haven't done Tebow watching forever.
I haven't. We'll probably
What's he
find
up?
out.
What's he up to?
When we get back, today's I-9 Varsity, I-9 Varsity of Dead Businesses.
Okay.
Hey, Marie, depending on your microphone, are you involved? So you can just text them over or whatever.
Okay.
It's 2 Men On. 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
The
Yeah.
No. It's boo.
touchdown, Kansas. AMC! The AFC champions for the 4th time in 5 seasons. And only one station has every postseason game, including the Super Bowl.
95.9 FM and AM 610.
The Sports Animal.
We're from Washington. We love Febrez's new scent. Refresh and energize.
So much we made a song about it.
I can't escape this feeling inside. Refresh and energize. It's a mood, it's a vibe. Breathing for the first time. So free, so alive. Breathe happy for breeze. Smells like paradise. Breathe happy for breeze. La 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 la.
For your big game party, you better pop in to Total Wine and More for a guaranteed win. We've got thousands of bottles down every aisle, and prices so low they're gonna make you smile. Ask our helpful guides for a recommendation to add some spirits and wine to your beverage station. Discover something new and let the fun begin. Come on down to Total Wine and More for a guaranteed win.
Drink responsibly, B21.
Hey folks, this is Kenny Thomas with Capital Ford. Did you know December is the best time to buy your new ride only at Capital Ford? The capital of the lowest prices with no dealer markups ever. That's right, over 160 new vehicles in stock and ready for immediate delivery. Save thousands on all new vehicles today during our year-end clearance sale. Plus, Capital Ford will meet or beat any Ford dealer by $1,200. See all the savings today online at capitalfordnm.com.
I'm still going for it, even with higher stroke risk from atrial fibrillation and a regular heartbeat not caused by a heart valve problem. Over a 3-year study, Eliquis apixaban tablets reduced stroke risk better than warfarin, and over 97% of Eliquis patients did not experience a stroke. A first stroke occurred in 2.9% of warfarin patients versus 2.3% of Eliquis patients.
Don't stop taking prescription Eliquis without asking your doctor. It may increase your stroke risk. Eliquis can cause serious and in rare cases fatal bleeding. Don't take Eliquis if you have an artificial heart valve, abnormal bleeding, or antiphospholipid syndrome. While taking, you may bruise more easily or take longer for bleeding to stop. A spinal injection while on Eliquis increases risk of blood clots, which may cause paralysis, the inability to move. Get medical help right away for unexpected bleeding, unusual bruising, or tingling, numbness, or muscle weakness. Medications such as aspirin products, NSAIDs, SSRIs, SNRIs, and blood thinners may increase bleeding risk. Tell your doctor about all planned medical or dental procedures. Learn more at Eliquis.com or call 1-855-ELIQUIS.
eBay Motors is here for the ride. Go ahead, feel your engine. Admire that perfectly installed exhaust. Your vehicle's moving along this freeway like it was made from fresh installs and a whole lot of love. With eBay Motors, you get over 122 million parts to keep it running. And with eBay Guaranteed Fit, they'll be the perfect fit every time. Plus, at these prices, well, we're burning rubber, not cash. Keep your ride or die alive at ebaymotors.com. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
You know that Big Bargain detergent jug is 80% water, right?
80% water? I thought I was getting a better deal because it's so big.
If you want a better clean, Tide Pods are only 12% water. The rest is pure concentrated cleaning ingredients.
Ooh, pass me the intercom thing.
Attention shoppers. If you want a real deal, try Tide Pods.
Don't pay for water, pay for clean. If it's got to be clean, it's got to be Tide Pods.
Water content based on the leading bargain liquid detergent.
This is a special alert to all Americans who own a vehicle with less than 200,000 miles with an auto warranty about to expire or with no warranty coverage at all. Due to a decline in the economy, CarShield is announcing a low-cost month-to-month vehicle protection plan that is now available to the public to save any driver out-of-pocket expenses on future auto repairs. Call now to find out how you can pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. Yes, you heard that correctly. Pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. An open phone line has been established for all drivers to call for a free quick quote. Call 800-364-1031 now. Drivers who are covered will not have to pay for covered repairs again. This protection plan
Mandy's going to join us, Amory, because your microphone's booted.
will receive assistance, free towing, and car
I love Mandy.
at no additional cost. Call us for your free quick quote today. 800-364-1031. That's 800-364-1031. What do you have to lose? Call 800-364-1031. Again, 800-364-1031.
The king of sports talk.
I have not given myself
Here we go.
credit lately.
The Jim Rome Show. Weekday at 10 on 95.9 FM and AM 610. The sports animal.
Mandy Vaquera's joining us on the program. Mandy, welcome.
Thank you.
Mandy set up this blood drive with my talent.
We did. It's very successful. Thanks to everybody here.
Yeah, you're crushing it. I just heard that you're up to 111 units and counting.
We are.
Thank
We
you.
are.
Thank you for bringing me this ice cream.
You're welcome. Thanks to Bluebell who brought us ice cream.
Bluebell did that?
Bluebell brought us ice cream, all kinds of flavors.
They're super
Can't wait
nice.
to get home to get
Fun
mine.
fact about Bluebell
Okay.
is they used to only be sold in Texas. So when
Oh.
I lived in Texas
You
growing
didn't-
up,
you didn't know.
growing up in H-Town,
You thought it was everywhere.
when we would go to visit family here in New Mexico, they're like, bring us a bleep ton of Bluebell ice cream.
Yep.
Now it's sold everywhere.
Mm,
Mine's delicious.
it's good.
Today's
It's-
I-9 Varsity, the I-9 Varsity of Dead Businesses van. Big thank you to I-9 Sports League Office, League Office 280 at i9sports.com, 505-312-4999. Mandy, you've never done, you and I, we're all friends. Like,
Yeah.
we'll be real transparent with the radio.
Yeah.
You're meeting our friends of the show, but you're our friend.
I am.
And you're familiar with the show, but you've never done a varsity with us.
I
so
have
welcome.
not.
Okay.
I have
So we will let you go last. But the concept of the varsity, if you're new to it, is we pick a subject, which is dead businesses. And then we talk about the best of all time, the varsity list, not the JV list.
Okay.
So there we go. Van, you may lead.
Okay. Leading off, which
Okay.
this is my lead off because it's going first, but this is also my cleanup hitter.
Okay.
Because it hits closest to home.
Got it.
I spent so much time in Hastings. I miss
Yes.
Hastings so much. It dries. There's this huge chunk of nostalgia missing from my heart and
Yeah.
soul.
Yeah.
Where this Hastings size plug used to be. I used to listen to the new CDs that came out, all the new books I wanted to read, and they had their own little coffee shops.
Yeah.
I got hooked on caffeine for the first time at Hastings.
You would just go there on a Friday night,
Just
right? Like
hang.
it would just be a hangout
Yeah,
place.
we would hang out and listen to music and like talk about our favorite book or comic book or graphic novel, and then go out and cause trouble in the community.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Hastings.
You and I were on similar. I went with Netflix.
Oh.
Yeah, rest in peace. I haven't seen one of those little CDs in a long time.
Okay.
So
you like
it's a
that.
shame.
You like
It's a
that
shame.
old Kanye.
The
that old
yeah.
Netflix.
Direct mail
Yep.
DVDs. I mean, it was a dying technology. So RIP Netflix.
Yeah.
Heck of a try though. Heck of a try,
I
business
know.
model wise.
Poor thing. Am I up next?
Yes.
You're up, man.
All right. I'm going with food, right?
You do whatever you want.
Sweet tomatoes. R.I.P. to sweet tomatoes.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, wait. It was also soup plantation.
Yeah.
So in other places.
You used to get the salad bar and
salad
the
bar
soup,
used to
and they'd
crush.
make the mac and cheese right in front of you. I miss that.
Same. I used to hit that up all the time.
Yeah.
Adios, sweet tomatoes.
Aw.
All right, next on my I-9 varsity, and this is one of the ones that Amazon crushed, much like Hastings.
Yeah.
But Toys R Us.
Oh, yeah.
Like when it was like birthday time
Yep.
or Christmas time, taking whether you had a kid or a niece or a nephew, taking a kid to Toys R Us and seeing how wide that their eyes got, it was so much fun.
Oh, that's why they say wide-eyed.
There's no
Aw.
place to go buy toys now, really. Like, I mean, unless you go to Walmart or Target, but like
Yeah.
a toy store.
Yeah.
I do believe that Walmart and Target have toys. That one.
They do, but it's not like a toy store. Like, I don't know.
No, I know.
KB Toys? Do you guys remember KB Toys?
Of course, I remember KB
Mhm.
Toys.
Mhm.
I'm gonna
That
go.
was the Pepsi to Toys R Us's
Yeah.
Coke.
It was smaller and in the mall.
Yep.
All right, guys, I have one for you, and this one seemed like a failed venture when it started.
Okay.
How many people really read? You know what I mean?
Oh God, I
Yeah.
read books every day.
So the idea of even an online bookstore is stupid.
Okay.
So RIP Amazon. Can't believe they jumped into the game thinking that people would try to get what is free to them at the library.
Yeah.
So the failure that Amazon was, rest in peace to their approach to business.
Okay. All right. I never had one, but I know a lot of people who did. BlackBerry. Remember that little ball that everybody would be obsessed
God, they
with?
just
Yeah.
clung to that business model.
Yeah. So,
They
RIP
would
BlackBerry.
Never adapt. It is their
Yeah.
fault. It is not the future. It is not technology. It is not Amazon's fault. It is their fault for not evolving. You deserve that.
There you go.
You know what I used to love to do?
What's that, babe?
Next on my I-9 varsity. Thumb through the Sharper image catalog.
Oh.
You know, those are always left over on airplanes. You'd see them in doctors' offices.
Mhm.
You know, if you had an aggressively wealthy family, they just go straight to your house because you could afford stuff
Yeah,
in
like
there.
the Schwann's man.
Yeah.
Schwann's. Oh, yes.
Sharper image catalogs. You know, I just like you're just by the way, if you're not watching on Facebook Live or YouTube Live, what Fred's doing right now in between his turns on the I-9 varsity is he is childlike backhanding Bluebell ice cream with a plastic spoon with every bit of effort he's got in his body.
It's a spoon I brought in my backpack.
Fred couldn't wait. Fred couldn't wait the 10 minutes it took to let that ice cream thaw a little bit. So he's digging through rock hard ice cream, backhanded child style, like a kid who went to Toys R Us for the first time with a spoon.
A third of this is a serving?
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
All right. 3 servings coming up for Fred.
Did you already say one, babe?
So Sharper image.
Oh,
Sharper image. Yeah.
This one's sad, the one I'm about to give you guys.
Yeah.
But we're all familiar with the success of the stationery store. Everyone just very much loved Tiffany's, but didn't make it past, like 1830s, 1840s, selling stationery on the East Coast. So rest in peace, Tiffany's Corporation has gone too soon. So there you go. Yeah, you have to get your pens and paper elsewhere.
All right.
Goodness.
Yeah.
Well, my next one is going to have to be the ever so famous Top 6 Friends MySpace.
Oh, great answer.
Yeah. Anybody
That's
know
a
their
great answer.
MySpace password still?
Yeah.
You do?
It's the same one I've used forever.
Mine is
good.
also similar.
Really?
Mine's very similar.
Yeah.
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 It's very similar.
So yeah.
You know, I
MySpace.
was a pinkies out hipster.
Yeah.
To a certain degree, still am. And the only reason I got MySpace was to follow bands. I'm like, whoa, this is cool. I don't have to add human beings to this thing. I can just add musicians and find out when they're on tour. This is awesome.
Mine was just so I could put music in mine. You'd embed music and you learn how to use Source and all of that junk.
I had it in high school and I was fairly popular, so I'd have kids pay me, and then I put them in my top 8.
That's pretty smart. Pretty smart.
That's awesome.
Do my homework.
That's
and I'll
awesome.
put you in my top 8.
Yeah, that's a real thing I did.
Wasn't it top 6? Is it top 8?
I have no idea. I just remember what I remember.
So long ago.
I might have had a plug-in for more spots because I wanted to maximize my revenues.
No, okay.
I lived that life.
Finally, on my I-9 varsity of dead businesses, the cleanup hitter, the example for the class, the most pertinent example of a business not evolving and turning to dust, Radio Shack.
Oh, yeah. I used to like going there.
Radio Shack.
Yeah.
You can get an RC car.
Yeah. I was going to say the little remote
Yeah.
control cars. It's the only place you could get batteries at.
The only place you can get RCA cables and an RCA car, and the same place was Radio Shack. And they were like, you know what? Bleep the future.
Yeah.
We're going to stay right here in 1987 forever.
You guys are West Coasters at heart. You know, you guys are that.
Southwest, baby.
Yeah, duh. And you remember when Donald and Doris Fisher founded that famed record store, The Gap. And The Gap, well, it fell flat on his face right there. But 1969, the change in times, man. When all the terrible doo-wop music of the 50s had gone out of style, and then they, in a desperate plea, added jeans to their store. I have no idea what happened to them, but tremendous failure for The Gap. So there we go.
Put all their coins in the Old Navy basket.
Yeah, there you
they
go.
did.
Foolish.
All right.
Them. Last one.
Kodak. Kodak.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
can you develop? Do you know how much it costs to develop film?
Arm and a leg. I literally
Like
have no idea.
$30 to develop a roll of film
For
now.
one little roll of
For
film.
one little roll of film.
That's bonkers.
I was in St. Pete the other day, and some kids had a disposable camera.
Yeah.
And I said, "Stop it! Stop doing that." Mandy, thank you. You're going to the
Thank
Super
you.
Bowl with us?
I am.
Yeah.
Super excited. I'll be there.
It's a girls' trip.
It is girls' trip.
We wrap up the show, and we'll get back. How many people donated blood?
I think it was over like 80.
112.
Well, that's how many units.
That's how many units,
That's
not people.
units.
I gave 2
people.
units.
Yep. See, some people were able to give 2.
Because I'm the man.
Yeah.
Hey, somebody brought their baby to give blood.
Mhm.
I get some baby.
Did the Clintons
That's
know
super
about
rare.
this? Tune in on 95.9 FM, AM 16. Sorry, I was swallowing cookies and cream. The sports animal.
3 little words
Clear, guys. 4 minutes.
to hear.
My tummy hurts.
And it always seems to happen at worst times. Like in the middle of the morning rush, when you start homework to check and lunches to pack, and of course, you're already late for work. Luckily, there's Pepto Kids. Pepto Kids gummies help relieve occasional stomach upsets, turning those 3 words into these 3 words.
I feel better.
Bad time for stomach upsets? Good time for Pepto Kids gummies. Fast support for little tummies.
These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
eBay Motors is here for the ride. 120,000 miles of night drives, daily commutes, and who knows how many.
Are we there yet?
Through countless fixes, elbow grease, and a new radiator, you kept your ride alive. With eBay Motors, you have over 122 million parts to keep it running. And with eBay Guaranteed Fit, they'll be the perfect fit every time. Plus, at these prices, well, we're burning rubber, not cash. Keep your ride or die alive at ebaymotors.com. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
This is a special alert to all Americans who own a vehicle with less than 200,000 miles with an auto warranty about to expire or with no warranty coverage at all. Due to a decline in the economy, CarShield is announcing a low-cost month-to-month vehicle protection plan that is now available to the public to save any driver out-of-pocket expenses on future auto repairs. Call now to find out how you can pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. Yes, you heard that correctly. Pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. An open phone line has been established for all drivers to call for a free quick quote. Call 800-364-1031 now. Drivers who are covered will not have to pay for covered repairs again. This protection plan is at an all-time low. Additionally, drivers who activate this vehicle protection today will also receive free roadside assistance, free towing, and car rental options at no additional cost. Call us for your free quick quote today. 800-364-1031. That's 800-364-1031. What do you have to lose? Call 800-364-1031. Again, 800-364-1031.
We're from Washington. We love Febrez's new scent. Refresh and energize.
So much we made a song about it.
I can't escape this feeling inside. Refresh and energize. It's a mood, it's a vibe. Breathing for the first time. So free, so alive. Breathe happy for free. Smells like paradise. Breathe happy for free. step up in to Total Wine and More for a guaranteed win. We've got thousands of bottles down every aisle, and prices so low they're gonna make you smile. Ask our help for guides for a recommendation to add some spirits and wine to your bed station. Just
1 minute.
Let the fun begin. Come on down to Total Wine and More for a guaranteed win.
Drink responsibly, B21.
It's game day at Jim's house, and the spread is impressive.
Mike's already done some damage with the hot wings, and now he's dropping back and going deep for another slice of pizza.
I sure hope he brought the Pepto.
Mike knows that Pepto-Bismol provides fast 5-symptom relief from unexpected stomach upsets. He's no rookie.
The way he's throwing back those nachos, he's the GOAT.
Be ready for game day with Pepto-Bismol.
When you have nausea, heartburn, indigestion, upset stomach, diarrhea.
Use as directed. Keep out of reach of children.
Nachos! Yeah, your nachos!
Hey, I'll take some.
Great. And some Frank's Red Hot.
Oh, nah, I'm good.
Oh, you're just gonna eat these dry, plain, boring nachos with no Franks. Seriously? Frank it up. Frank it up. Come on, lady. Frank it up. Frank it up. Frank it up. Yeah! Yeah, this guy finally gets it. Hey, look, we're on the Jumbotron.
It's the perfect blend of flavor and heat. Frank's Red Hot. I put that on everything.
Here you go.
The opening drive.
All right, I have 2.5 minutes left.
Till 10 on 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports.
Mike is hot.
What'd you say? We got 4 minutes, Amory? Man, give me what you just gave me, but do it on air.
Like 3 minutes.
Allegedly, reports suggest that the Carlisle group, led by Baltimore native, I just lost his name, David Rubenstein and Mike Arrighetti, are acquiring the Baltimore Orioles.
What's that mean?
A giant investment firm, private equity firm, the Carlisle Group, is buying the Baltimore Orioles.
So, I got a real problem.
Okay.
With, what's the best way to say this? All of my favorite things are being absorbed by faceless corporations, and they become only general ledger lines in an attempt to make money, and it loses the purity of the thing that existed beforehand, and I no longer recognize the things that once brought me joy as the things that they used to be.
You're exactly right.
Yeah.
Sports teams are becoming so valuable that not even
they're real estate now.
Multi-millionaires from the area have a chance to buy them.
Mm-mm.
It's all private equity firms. It's all friggin' countries, conglomerates from a country. Saudi Arabia, Arab Emirates, the European conglomerate is that owns all the soccer teams.
Brexit.
No one, super close. No one can own a team anymore.
You ate some of my ice cream during the break?
That is accurate.
Bluebell ice cream?
Mm-hmm.
And then your mom texts me, this is no joke, and says, proud of you for donating blood, Fred. Aw.
Yep.
And the reason that Junior, she calls you Junior.
Yep.
The reason that Junior is so sweet is that Bluebell's cookies and cream was her biggest craving during pregnancy with you. Oh.
First off, that is adorable. Second off, thank you for sharing, the both of you.
Mm-hmm.
Third off, I'm sweet because of my mother. How amazing she was. Not because of what she was eating. Good Lord. She's a sweet person.
Your mom should come to the roast of Babe Marie going away party.
Oh, we'll feed her so many just awful lines. Yeah.
Put it on her. I would like for, and I don't know if you federally regulate this or what you do, because I don't like interference in the business.
Right.
Well, you got to figure out a way.
More about the Carlisle Group next program.
We're at the YMCA tomorrow, McLeod. That's going to be sweet, dude.
I miss that place. I'm going to work out there before the show.
Same. We'll work out together.
Get your swole on.
And we'll work out together.
Going to go work off this Bluebell cookies and cream ice cream.
Hey, Marie, no words for you because your microphone sucks. Van, final words?
I'll tell you what. We got so much more to cover tomorrow, and we're live from the YMCA. Come out to the YMCA. 1 free month membership on Van. We're going to give you a free training session. We're going to waive the membership fee. And then make sure you don't miss the opening drive tomorrow morning with Jeff and JJ.
Nom, 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 nom. Good job, everyone. Good.
See you tomorrow, Burke.
There's Bluebell.
Good job, guys. Bye.
You already know that 95.9 FM and AM 610, the Sports